Hey, good evening, and welcome to the Wild Cardinal Network. Hey, this is Tony Madsen. We're on hand tonight as Pensacola High has come to the nest to take on your number one ranked St. Michael Cardinals. And we have a pregame show for you tonight with Cooper Helper and Mitchell Swanson, as they are going to kind of prognosticate the South Alabama football games for you coming up this weekend. Hold on, they'll be right there.
Fans to the pregame show. I'm your host, Mitchell Swanson, my co-host, Cooper Helper. Let's bring in the boys here. We got Noah, Nicholas, John Michael, and our special guest, Peter Riley.
Welcome, boys. Welcome.
Boys, we got a good slate of games here. Cooper, kick us off with some of the games.
All right, so first game, I think it's the only way to start off with the good stuff. So we're going Williamson versus Viger, and Mitchell's going to tell us about it.
Yeah, man, Williamson is a tough team to beat. They're 7-0. They have not scored under 40 points a game. Not under 40. They also beat Murphy 100-0. They pummeled UMS last weekend. So I really like this Williamson team. I will say, though, Viger is a very good squad. They got Sammy Dunn at quarterback, committed to Army. But I don't think that they don't have the talent to beat Williamson. Williamson just outnumbers them in stats and in points scored. So give me the Williamson Lions.
Next up, we got Jackson.
No.
Hey,
no.
Oh, I got it. Sorry, my bad, boys. I got Williamson.
Yeah, I mean, Viger really likes to throw the ball, but Williamson's got really good athletes, really good all the time. Give me Williamson.
Give me Williamson.
Viger's got a really nice squad, like Mitch said, but Williamson just has some unreal athletes. I got Williamson.
I'm going to kind of go the same route. Two really, really good football teams, but I'm going to go Williamson as well.
Clean sweep, boys.
Next up, we got Fairhope versus Daphne.
All right, so Daphne at Fairhope, two really good squads. Daphne is 7-1, only losing to MGM. Fairhope 6-2, and with Daphne leading the squad, Christian Seeger, junior quarterback, he's a dog. 26 touchdowns on the year, only 4 picks. He is unreal. And on Fairhope, their defense, led by dogs like Dagan Jones and Gus Faulkner.
Gus is a dog.
Dagan Jones leading the team with 17 TFLs. He's a dog. Now, a lot of people are going to pick Daphne, but I got Fairhope.
Good pick.
I've got Daphne in this one. I don't think it's going to be close. I got Daphne.
I'm going to go with Cooper on this one. I got Daphne.
Yeah, man, give me Fairhope. 6 defensive touchdowns in the past 7 games. That is a tough beat. I don't know many teams that can do that. So Fairhope is going to overpower Daphne in this one. I think this is Daphne's first real upset of the year.
Yeah, Mitchell said 6 defensive touchdowns a game, but you still have to score on offense, and they struggle with that. Give me Daphne.
I agree with Noah. Give me Daphne.
Yeah, defense does win you championships. All right, next we got Gulf Shores versus Theodore. Gulf Shores pulled up the upset last week, but to Spanish Fort, which is very surprising. But Gulf Shores loves to throw with Judd Hudson, and Carter Davis as their receiver, 42-inch vert. I mean, nothing you say about that. Bad. And Theodore is the exact opposite. Loves to run, has a great defense, and all of the above. I mean, I got Theodore in a tight one. I got Theodore.
Gulf Shores, they had a dog, Ronnie Royal, a few years ago, but yeah. I don't really think they've been at that same level since he left, so I got Theodore.
I'm going to go a different route. They just cut off a big upset against Spanish Fort last week, I believe, so I'm going to go with Gulf Shores.
Give me Theodore. They got a huge offensive line. They got a great running back. Give me Theodore. Theodore's winning.
I agree with John Michael a lot. Coming off big upset, a lot of momentum going in this game. Give me Gulf Shores.
Give me Theodore.
Good picks.
All right, next we got Orange Beach versus Mobile Christian.
Okay, so obviously we've talked about Orange Beach before on here. They're still developing their program. They have one key player, but Mobile Christian's got a lot. They have a DN who averages 6.7 tackles for loss a game. Give me Mobile Christian.
Yeah, I mean, give me Mobile Christian in this one.
Easy pick for me. I got Mobile Christian, too.
Same here. Give me Mobile Christian.
Yeah, give me Jason Todd Jr., Mobile Christian.
Yeah, Orange Beach doesn't have the talent. Give me that.
All right, boys, we got 1 minute left. Let's go through these.
All right, let's just say McGill or St. Paul. I got St. Paul's.
Yeah, give me St. Paul's.
Give me St. Paul's.
Give me the Mac T Yellow Jackets, baby.
Upset. Give me McGill.
Give me McGill.
All right. So then we got Jackson versus WS Neal. I think we all going to pick Jackson on this one.
Yeah, give me Jackson.
Yeah, I got to pick Jackson.
WS Neal.
Whoa! I agree with Mitchell. WS Neal. WS Neal upset.
Hey, we all remember last year, WS Neal, Colin Thompson had a big six, took it back for a touchdown. You know, a lot of people are sleeping on WS Neal. You know, Jackson has all that talent, but I think WS Neal has that clutch factor tonight at home under the lights.
Okay.
Give me the Neal by 3.
All right. And a little quickly about Pensacola versus St. Michael tonight. Pensacola developing program 1-6 on the year. Lost lots of key players. I've only won one game. I mean, it's going to be a tough game for Pensacola. And St. Michael going on 8-0. So far this season, it's done look like they're stopping soon. So let me get St. Michael in the big one.
I say it every week. Easy pick from me. I got the Cardinals by 1 million.
Not going to be close. Go Cardinals. Cardinals by 1 million.
We got some dogs on the O-line over there. We got Jimmy Rowe, Chase DeRoy. And just give me the Cardinals. Give me the Cardinals, man.
Cardinals by 1 million.
Hey, you heard it here first. St. Michael's winning the game tonight. Go Cardinals, baby. That wraps it up. Go Cardinals. Down on the field. Catch us at the game.
Against WS Neal. Have a good one.
Go Cardinals.
Go Cards.
Go Cards.
Hey, we are back up in the press box here at the Nest. St. Michael, the number 1 ranked team in 4A, Region 1, is getting ready to take on Pensacola High School tonight. And that was Cooper helper Mitchell Swanson and the gang giving you their thoughts on what's happening around the South and high school football this weekend. This is a Loop Coins pregame show. Thank you very much, Mr. Smerelia, for sponsoring the pregame. And you can find Loop Coins over in Mobile. Send them an email at hello@loopcoins.com. You're watching Cardinal Football on the WCN.
Coin is a family-owned and operated business which has served this community with integrity and loyalty since 1963. Our helpful and friendly staff has combined experience over 75 years. We offer a wide variety of products like rare gold and silver coins and unique jewelry. Your needs are always our goal, and we take pride in assisting you and look forward to this experience. Call us at 251-661-2800 or come visit us at 3972 Government Boulevard in Mobile, Alabama.
Animal Medical Center is dedicated to taking the absolute best care of your pet. We are dedicated to providing special care for all your pet's needs in a family-friendly atmosphere and truly care about the health and wellness of your pet. We are located just minutes from the Gulf Coast beaches on Highway 59 South, across from Old Time Pottery. Dr. Casey Singley, associates, and staff would like to invite you and your family to join in on the special pet care given at AMC. Call us today at 251-955-5900.
Pickering Building and Renovations is a local builder building custom houses and renovating existing homes for over 30 years in the Baldwin County area. We will be hosting the 2024 Baldwin County Home Builders Showcase House. The viewing dates of this showcase house will be between October 12th and 13th and October 19th and the 20th. The viewing location for the showcase house will be in the North Hills neighborhood. This year we'll be working with the Make-A-Wish Foundation on this year's showcase home. Visit pickeringbuilding.com for more updates.
Underground Pump and Pipe is locally owned and is your trusted source for grinder pump maintenance and installation. Covering Baldwin and Mobile, our highly qualified service technicians are on call to help in times of need. Services include maintenance, installation, tank cleaning, septic tank conversions, and video inspection. If your red light is on, make sure to call us at Underground Pump and Pipe at 251-850 or 2015, or visit us at our website, undergroundpump.com. Go Cardinals!
At MH3, we relieve the stress of finding corporate gifts that are unique to you. MH3 has branded apparel, insulated drinkware, technology items, custom totes, and hundreds of more selections. MH3 can help you select the items for your customer and employees that will be the perfect gift. For over 20 years, MH3 has continued to excel in providing signs, banners, specialty items, and direct mail. MH3 is located at the Loop in Midtown. Call 251-476-4643 today. Go Cardinals!
Cardinal fans, it's time to raise the roof. We're raising $150,000 to build brand new bathrooms and concessions for our athletic facilities, and we need your help to make it happen. Whether you're a parent, alum, or a proud supporter, every dollar brings us closer to the better game days for everyone. Visit stmichaels.org, click the support tab, and be a part of the building future. Let's raise the roof together. Oh, go Cardinals!
Hey, we are back here at the Nest as Tony Madsen and Franklin Cash have come together tonight to bring you the Wild Cardinal Network, and Pensacola High School has come to town to take on your number 1 ranked, and I'm still feeling giddy about saying that, Franklin, your number 1 ranked St. Michael Cardinal football team.
Yeah, it's crazy. I know last year we talked about a lot of firsts for the team. First time having a home field, first going that far in the playoffs, but I feel like this year is even more important for first time. First time with the undefeated season so far after that win against Jackson, win against Mobile Christian. We're 7-0 in the season. First time, I guess, being number 1 in the region and number 1 in the state. It's crazy to think about that. As this team has come along so far, no one thought we'd beat Jackson, and we shut everybody up. It was crazy.
I thought we could beat Jackson. But,
I did too. But everyone. All the non-St. Michael people.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. Now, they have a number – Jackson has a number of, players heading up to the next level, a number of senior players. They've got quite a class up there. So beating them was quite a coup. There's no question about that. But I feel the way our offense is running right now, there's just no question that we can take on anybody right now. It's a matter of stopping the other team more than anything. Now, tonight we've got the Cardinal Marching Band is out here to start the game with, and I apologize, we don't really have any camera operators as of yet. They're all still getting into position. Mitchell, is there any way I could talk you into just running upstairs and putting the camera on the one of the 2 cameras and pointing it at the band?
I'll do it.
As Jack is still on his way up here. But anyway, Franklin and I were talking about the number 1 ranked St. Michael Cardinals, and they just beat Jackson. Now, Jackson, of course, is in number 2 spot in our region, and so as we travel and we get ready for the playoffs, now we don't want to look ahead too far. We're 7-0, and in order to get to 10-0, you've got to be 8-0. You've got to be 9-0. So we've got to play this game tonight. We've got to get ready to go and play Pensacola. So, but anyway, we are number 1. Jackson sitting in number 2 seed, and then you're looking at Mobile Christian, and then W.S. Neal and Orange Beach fighting it out for 4th seed in the Region 1 here. And once we get into the playoffs, we will take on Region 2. And Region number 1 against Region number 2, the 4th seed in Region number 2. And right now that's turning into Dale County and Strawn. I don't know that I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Yeah, you are, Strawn.
But those two are kind of vying for the number 4 seed.
As long as it's not Hanley. That 3rd year in a row, that'd be crazy.
Now, I was just about to get to that. Should we win that game, then you're looking at the winner of the Region 3 versus Region 4 contest, and that is possibly Hanley. It is that region anyway. So there is a chance, Franklin, of all the crazy things, that because the high school football playoffs in Alabama are based on travel after the first round, we might have to travel to Birmingham. We could travel to Hanley. We could possibly travel to Fairfield or Pleasant Grove. Right now, Pleasant Grove is in 4th place in Region 3 or Region 4. So if they were to win their game out, we could possibly have to travel to Pleasant Grove. That seems crazy, but it's possible.
It does. I think the biggest thing, if everything goes along how it did last year with us meeting Jackson in the semifinals, that game will be here. I think that might be the most important game for the rest of the season if everything goes right for us. But like you said, we want to know every week. We got to beat Pensacola this week, Orange Beach next week, and then UMS, I think, is our next biggest game of the year.
Yeah.
They are a very strong team, a 5A team. They've played very well. Mitchell, anything to say about UMS?
Yeah, Coach Rivers always like to say those games are important, but they're not as important. Those games are the games we can get out of with no consequences. So I think that's a good thing, but I also think that this Pensacola game and then this UMS game is to help us prepare us for playoffs, to make us better, to get a look at some different looks, to see what some different teams do. I think last year was very beneficial going to Pensacola, playing a very run-heavy team, and I also think now playing them still, we've been playing a lot of run-heavy teams. We'll see a lot more run-heavy teams. I feel like 4A depends on the run, and I feel like there are only a select few that can really run and pass, like very good. So I think UMS is going to be one of those teams that we see later on in the playoffs that can not only run the ball good, they can pass the ball good.
Well, Pensacola last year, they kind of surprised us. They have not had the best record that they wish they had over the last few years. This year, now they're 1-6. And last year, they won a few more games last year, but still weren't ranked very high. They have a quarterback who plays pretty good. He's really, on offense, he's their weapon. So you'll look for him to do a lot of things. He is their leading scorer as far as passing TDs and rushing TDs. He is also their leading rusher as well. So it's going to be a lot of quarterback play tonight for Pensacola High and the Tigers. And like you said, there'll be a lot of running, I believe, and that's a good chance for our defense because we need, after last week, we need a little bit of practice on our
we got to step it up. We got to step it up.
For sure. And I think one of the biggest things going from Jackson to Mobile Christian that our defense looked a lot better against Jackson. Holding down the fort against E.J. Correll. It looks, our defense, I don't know, he did run 350 yards, but our defense looked a lot better that game than compared to Mobile Christian. I know the scoreboard does not show that, but I think it's true.
I think you are right to a degree, Franklin. I think that we did look a lot better on the defensive side of the ball against Jackson than Mobile Christian. But I think it's more because Mobile Christian only threw the ball 4 times.
Yes.
So I think that, adding those turnovers, those huge turnovers in the passing game boosted kind of our defensive stats and the way we looked on defense. And it kind of just negated EJ running the ball for so much. But last game there wasn't really much passing, so we only had to play really run defense. And so that's why I think it looked kind of bad on our defense last week because they just ran the ball for 250 yards in our throats.
Well, kudos to the Mobile Christian running back. I forget his name.
Jason Todd Jr.
There you go, Jason Todd.
Very good player.
Very fast.
He is.
Very fast. Noah Moss gave him high praises. If you listen to Noah Moss's interview from this week, he, of course, was our player of the game against Mobile Christian. He had 279 yards and 3 rushing touchdowns. But I would like to bring up one point, and then we're going to take a quick break and be back for the game. And that's Mitchell said something, and I've heard it around campus and around people as they talk as well. They said, well, the score didn't really belie that we did well in that game, but really it did. We scored 46 points.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We are scoring on just a historic clip, and we're getting used to it. So it's like, well, we didn't score 49, so we didn't do well. But we scored 46.
We haven't had a single game all year under 40 points.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's crazy. That is very hard to do at any level of football. There's no way you can score, and I mean in college, there's no way you can score over 40 points consecutively unless you're playing FCS schools as an SEC program. So I mean, this is very hard to do, and I mean it just goes to show you how high powered our offense is. I mean, you have literally anybody on that side of the ball can catch, run, and throw. I mean,
we had Nigel Mitchell as our player of the game just 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And then he was literally silent against Mobile Christian. But I mean, that's just part of the game.
Yeah.
And because Brody Jones had a terrific game, 3 touchdown receptions. So he They cover Nigel, you throw it to Brody. They cover Brody, you throw it to Tucker. And then we've got Braden Smith as well. So it's just a crazy situation with the number of targets that Gunnar Rivers has out there.
Yeah.
Then lastly, let's talk about Gunnar Rivers, our quarterback. What do you got to say about him?
I mean,
turnover ratio.
26 to 1.
Whoa.
Yeah. 26 to 1. 26
one
touchdowns, one
interception against 26 touchdowns.
And
Crazy.
the interception was off a deflection.
Yes.
I mean, Gunnar can air the ball out to anybody on the field. I mean, you saw it in the Jackson game. Brody and Tucker being double covered at some points of the game. And that left Braden Smith, and that left Nigel, and that left Noah, and that left B wide open for touchdowns and key plays. I mean, like Braden Walton on hinge routes. Hinge routes are what won us the last drive and what sealed the game for us. It wasn't. People would argue that it was the slant, but I mean, people would argue it's the slant that sealed the deal. It was those hinge routes.
Yeah.
It was those hinge routes that kept the ball away from Jackson and ran down the clock until he could kneel in the victory formation.
Yeah, you know what I love about Gunnar is that he obviously a great quarterback, super accurate, but he's super smart with the ball. If he doesn't have anything open, he's going to throw it down, throw it in the dirt.
That's it. Yeah.
And he's not going to throw a stupid ball. Just Tucker's down there somewhere.
That's why we've got one interception.
I also want to give a quick kudos to the O-line. 0 sacks, I think, in the past 2 games. 0.
You're correct.
That is very hard to do in any level.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people think going into this game or going into this season that this O-line is going to struggle, but you can't make a bad O-line with Coach Dupre.
No. And Noah Moss pointed it out. He said they get better with every game.
Yeah.
So play together. And
losing 3 seniors last year that have been playing together for the past 2-3 years was super critical. I was like, okay, what's going to happen to this O-line? But like I said, Coach Dupre, coached for 35 years, has been doing an amazing job all throughout St. Michael history.
And I mean, also not to mention Braden Smith at tight end. I mean, he's kind of the extra O-lineman, is what Coach Dupre likes to mention. I mean, Braden Smith, we ran inside zone maybe 50% of the time last game, past 2 games. I mean, and Braden Smith always was there for that wrapping block, finding the first guy to get hit. Also, Chase DeRoy on those kick-out blocks. I mean, your O-line and your wide receivers just kind of work together in unison. All our blocking has been on point every single game this year, and we have looked very good.
All right, well, it's just over 8 minutes till kickoff. Let's do our sponsors a favor and say thank you. You're watching Cardinal Football on the WCN.
Path Restoration. Our mission is to provide a complete turnkey restoration experience. Reconstruction services, disaster planning, environmental services, re-roofing, water and flood mitigation, and fire restoration. At ClearPath, we know time is of the essence. We want to be your single source solution when disaster strikes, creating a clear path to life restoration. Call ClearPath Restoration at 866-212-0769 or clearpathrest.com. Go Cardinals.
Our mission at Southern Endodontics is to provide exceptional endodontic care grounded in Christian values. We are dedicated to treating each patient with compassion, integrity, and respect, while delivering advanced, personalized dental treatments. Our goal is to reflect Christ's love through our work and ensure every visit is a comforting experience. At our endodontic practice, we blend expert care with Christian compassion. Call 251-414-3031 or visit southernendodontics.com. Go Cardinals.
CMG engineers have been providing engineering services across the Southeast and throughout the world for 25 years. We are a full-service engineering firm for industrial and commercial clients. We have experience in marine applications, rail design, shipyard facilities, schools, churches, and more. CMG engineers take great pride in working one-on-one with our clients to provide a reliable design solution with long-term maintenance in mind. Call CMG engineers today at 251-433-1611. Go Cardinals.
At Barranco & Associates, our mission is to create lasting relationships through integrity, expertise, and genuine care. We believe that our clients deserve a trusted partner who understands their goals and can help them drive to success. Barranco & Associates are certified public accountants that you can call for year-round support for families and businesses. At Barranco & Associates, relationships come first. If interested, call 251-270-3211. That's 251-270-3211.
Okay, we are back. It's Tony Madsen, Mitchell Swanson, and Franklin Cash in the booth tonight for you. How you doing tonight, guys?
Doing great. It's a beautiful Thursday night here at the Nest. And I'm excited for football.
Nice, cool Thursday, I might add.
Turn that down a little bit. We'll give them a little bit of ambiance. See what's going on out there in the field. Maybe even open our window a little bit tonight. Look, Mr. Marlowe brought you all some snacks.
Oh, sweet. Thank you, Mr. Marlowe.
All right, we'll get a little crowd noise in on us here this evening. Hopefully everybody keeps their voices in check.
Yeah. Keep their voices down. Inside voices.
No, it's a football game. But once in a while, the crowd reacts to the referees in a negative manner that can be rather overbearing.
Yeah, that's normally how it goes. It's normally how it goes.
It's a football game.
Yeah.
We love our referees, right?
Yeah, of course. It's never a football game without showing a little tough love to the referee.
They're showing 3.5 minutes left till kickoff. We're anxiously awaiting DD to show up. Here he comes now. He's wearing blue. I don't understand that.
Might be for Foley. You never know. But the good thing is Coach Beatty doesn't have to hear about the Foley game tonight because they don't play tonight.
All right, who we got for our captains down there? Maddox Caldwell. Now, Maddox Caldwell just got put the All-Star team, Mississippi Alabama All-Star team. Maddox Caldwell will be representing St. Michael this year.
That's awesome. That's super hard to get selected for that, and you really have to be a star player. So for Maddox getting selected from our O-line, that's incredible.
That is awesome for him. We also have Aiden Bodine down there.
Bodine, yes, sir.
Bodine, I'm sorry. Is it Bodine or Bodine? Bodine. All right.
For captains tonight, number 4, Noah Moss. Number 6, Nick Russo. Number 59, Aiden Bodine. And number 60, Maddox Caldwell.
And Nick Russo on defense, I do have to say, he has been doing just a heck of a job the last 2-3 weeks.
He has been our best defensive player all year long. I mean, Nick has 6 tackles for loss on the season. I think he had 2 of them last game. I think some were counted as half last game. But, I mean, Nick was just in the backfield all game long. You could not keep him out of the backfield. I mean, I felt like every single play last week, it felt like I was saying Nick's name. So, I mean, that just – Nick's an incredible player. I mean, he's really come very far from freshman year playing running backs and switching to linebacker sophomore year and then starting ever since.
Now he does. If he was actually a Billy Langford Memorial Player of the Game back when he was in as a freshman. He just happened to start a game. I think it was
it was Bayside.
Yeah, against Bayside. Who was out? The running back.
Martin Cordy.
Martin Cordy was out, and he stepped in and he actually took home the Player of the Game award for that night. He has a motor that it's on high.
Yeah. I mean, he can, I mean, golly. I mean, he has enough stamina to run down and back on this field maybe 20 times. I mean, he can just
he's
fly.
always been like that, too. Since middle school and Pee Wee football, he's always been like that.
Now take a look at your monitor right there as you have Mr. Rivers and Coach Philip Rivers there. I'm trying to get a coup where I can get Mr. Rivers to join Philip and I in the for the coaches interview next week. So I'm hoping to get Mr. Rivers to do that. That would be exciting.
That'd be amazing.
As there is quite a few years of knowledge between those two gentlemen. And, you know, I'll bring in Stephen Rivers and set him right next to him. And we'll have the Rivers brothers and father tell us what about the change. You know, I'd love to sit down. When you talk to a guy like that, and you know what question I'd love to ask Philip Rivers is the changes in football over the last 30 years.
Yeah.
You know, 25 years ago, Ray Lewis was roaming the field. And what he wanted to do,
scary dude.
What he wanted to do is not allowed anymore. So there's a change in the game, and it'd be interesting to talk about that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just want to talk about Coach Steven. I mean, he's incredibly smart. You know, he played at college football at LSU, and then he went to Vanderbilt, and he went to, I think it was Northwestern State in Louisiana. I mean, just the amount of time he does scouting film for the offensive side of the ball. I mean, he is incredibly smart. He knows. I mean, for receivers, he knows the defense of the other team inside and out. So I mean, he's an incredible scout, and I mean, he just sees the field differently from everybody else.
Well, Brian Daugherty is here. Coach BD, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. Good evening to all. Left the concession stand duties, and here we are, ready for kickoff.
Now we've got the Pensacola High Tigers in town tonight. A non-conference game. Again, your number 1 ranked 4A Region 1, St. Michael Cardinals. Have a good game, fellas.
So your Cardinals, your number 1 overall Cardinals, will be receiving tonight for the first half.
As they will await the kick from Connor Broussard, the sophomore. Handled the kicking duties for the Tigers from Pensacola, coming off a tough loss last week to Escambia over in Pensacola, 46-6. Your returners are the normal 3 suspects.
Speaking of Escambia, I was talking, I believe it was to Noah Moss earlier today. Or I think it was Patricio. And he said that this Pensacola team is much like Escambia, that they're capable of winning, but we can definitely shut them down, and we can win this ball game. And I think that's a great way to say it. This team is 1-6 on the year, not having the strongest year. So I think this is really good to end the season.
Yeah, Pensacola likes to run the ball a lot with their quarterback, so we got to be prepared on defense.
The kick from Broussard. End over end. Through Tomlinson's hands, off his hands. He'll field it at the goal line and bring it out. He'll try to cut, where he will be hit by a group of Tigers down at the 5-yard line, where the Cardinals will start 1st and 10 on this opening drive here on this beautiful fall Thursday night. Gentlemen, no plans for a fall break?
I'll be heading up to Auburn for the Missouri game.
ACT, Coach BD, ACT.
Ooh. I don't know what's worse, headed to the Missouri-Auburn game or taking the ACT.
As an Auburn fan, I would think it's heading to the Missouri-Auburn game. I hate to say it.
So not the best start for the Cardinals tonight. Great kick there by the kicker. I don't know if he meant to do that, but it turned out pretty well. A dangerous ball. Let's see what Gunnar Rivers and his offense can do.
Rivers will go empty. He'll throw the quick screen out to Walton. He's got a couple of blockers. He'll get out, still on his feet, twirling and swirling out to the 11-yard line. He'll pick up 6, bring up 2nd down and 4.
B. Walton having a heck of a year. The sophomore. I think his best game was definitely against Jackson, believe it or not. 9 catches, 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards. And it seems like every time we play Jackson, we always have one stand-up player. That's not who you would think. Last year, Tucker Thompson. This year, B.
Rivers will bring Walton in motion. Fake to give to Moss, but those old yellow flags. Is that part of Neon Night, or is that separate?
I'd be separate there, Coach BD. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I got bad intel. Somebody told me at volleyball practice today it was a whiteout.
You were misinformed.
That's right.
Misinformed.
That's exactly why I wore purple.
Is that a false start on us, Coach BD?
Yep.
So.
Yep, false start, back it up 5. They'll fake to give the Moss. It's kind of slow motion. Rivers will just spike it at the feet of Moss, looking downfield. Tomlinson was covered, and that will bring up 3rd and long, but more importantly, not the start you want to have.
No, I will say, though, last year the Pensacola defense was tough. It was hard to run the ball on them. And we got another whistle.
Whistle galore.
Uh-oh. Let's hope this doesn't turn into the Jackson game.
The refs meeting together trying to figure out what.
Whistle palooza.
You're going to have to restart your. Well, it's not. Is it the play clock?
Okay, there it was. Stoppage of play. Play clock issue. Back judge will keep the time. I'm not sure. Was a fan keeping the time in Jackson or official?
That one will never be found out.
Might have been both.
They'll mark it 3rd and 7. Rivers is looking for Jones. He's got Tomlinson across on that deep in route where he will have a Cardinal 1st down out to the 25-yard line.
Great catch there by Tucker Tomlinson. A little underthrown, but those long arms came in handy.
Now understand, our favorite guy with the Skittles is on fall break.
He is on
Slacking.
vacation.
Slacking.
Finn sitting around enjoying Skittles on his trip. They'll shift Jones from right to left. He'll flank Tomlinson. Moss in the backfield. Rivers is going to drop. He's looking deep for Jones.
Beautiful.
He's got Jones wide open.
That's a
Jones will
touchdown.
make the catch. Guess what? Touchdown. 75-yard touchdown pass. R2J. Rivers in. Mr. Jones. 6-0. Cardinals on top.
What a drive. An opening drive. Starting out a little slow. Not running the ball at all.
Watch this throw.
And you said it best, Gunnar Rivers. This is deep. Accurate to Mr. Brody Jones.
I mean, that was just right in the basket. And Brody Jones did a great job. Or actually, Tucker rather, did a great job on that corner route of bringing that safety down and confusing them. And that left Brody wide open on the deep corner.
Brody's so fast, kept the cameraman out of the angle.
Garcia. Point is good. Cardinals on top. 7-0 first quarter. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Medical Center is dedicated to the absolute best care of your pet. Dr. Casey Singley and staff specialize in medical, surgery, dentistry, acupuncture, and pediatric to senior wellness exams. Visit our website at amcgulfcoast.com. Go Cardinals.
At Branco & Associates in Fairhope, we build lasting relationships with personalized financial solutions. From tax planning to business consulting, we're here year-round to help you succeed. Call us at 251-270-3211.
Blue Point has proudly served Mobile since 1963 with integrity and loyalty. With over 75 years of compliance experience, our family-owned business offers rare gold and silver coins and more. Visit us at 3972 Government Boulevard in Mobile or call 251-661-2880.
First quarter action here from the Nest. Cardinals on top, 7-0. Rivers to Jones, 75-yard touchdown pass. And then, of course, Patricio Garcia with the PAT, giving him 45 on the year. 44 at 45 attempts. We'll await the kickoff from Ganeris. He'll drive it deep into the end zone.
Good boot.
Where once again, it's another touchback, giving him his 22nd touchback of the year. Franklin, your ex-kicker. How valuable is that?
That is such a valuable key to have on this Cardinal team. As thinking back, that we have definitely gotten scored on multiple times from kickoffs. And thinking back to Jackson last year in regular season, E.J. Correll takes it 5 yards deep into his end zone and runs it all the way back for a touchdown. Having George with over 20 touchbacks in the season, 8 games in the season, is really good from a high school standpoint.
Well, the Tigers will operate 1st and 10 from their 20.
Expect a lot of action from this number 4.
Jamarcus
tonight.
Fountain, the senior. He'll be flanked by Rashad Williams. He'll give to Williams. Nothing there. He'll try to kick it out. He's around the outside. He'll run it out. Around the 31, he'll pick up 11 on the play, where that will be a first down for the Tigers.
Yeah, again, we got to eliminate big runs. I mean, I would consider 10 yards a pretty big chunk. I mean, that gets my first down, that gets the ball moving down the field. So, Coach Quarterbass, he's been preaching all week, eliminate the big plays. This is another run-heavy team that we have seen 3 weeks in a row.
Yep, Williams comes into the year averaging 4.3 yards a carry. He'll flank Fountain. They'll give it, fake the give. Fountain to call his own number. He'll step up and be tackled around the 32-yard line. He'll pick up 1. That'll bring up 2nd down and 9.
That was a good job right there by Manning Petrie and Sam Crosby. Just wrapping up. Manning got in there a little bit too much. Let's watch the replay right here. Manning got a little bit too much upfield and then comes back. And that was a really good comeback and to make the tackle.
Manning Petrie, the senior in the year, first year playing D-line.
Fountain will change the play. You'll have 3 receivers top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. Williams in the backfield. Fountain's going to drop. He's looking down that left seam where it was in and out of the hands of Antonio McCorvey. The junior had beaten his man on coverage and just incomplete. 3rd and 8.
Very fortunate play for the Cardinals as he was clearly beat. Huck Smagler falling at the end of that play. He would have caught that. That might have been into the house.
Yeah, I think Huck just turned his hips a little bit too early, and that kind of led to the slip up, but it also led to him getting beat.
This will be a big 3rd down here for the Tigers.
Tigers will send 3 to the bottom of the screen. Fountain and Williams are your duo in the backfield. Fountain will keep it. He'll follow Williams on the power, but he's hit by Abram Rogers and tackled back at the line of scrimmage, where that will bring up 4th down and 8 for the Tigers.
Mr. Rogers not having the best year. He's been pretty quiet, but I think he's still a very steady player. We'd not hear him as much this year as we did last year. Last year, man, I feel like every game you'd hear Coach BD sing that Mr. Rogers neighborhood song.
That's right.
That was also a good job by the defense just flying the ball, everyone getting there. That's one thing Coach Quarterpassy preaches a lot, is fly to the ball, everybody to the ball, all 11 red jerseys.
Tonight could be Mr. Rogers' night, making his 22nd tackle on the year. The kick fielded by Jones. He's got some running room to the right. He's got Kurth in front of him to block. Oh, my goodness, he just delivers a steamroll tackle on the punter. Guys, I got to ask you, why do people always take it out on the punter? Are they the easy mark?
They are the easy mark.
Kickers in general.
Easy target.
Boy, he just waylaid that cat.
A great block here by Nick Russo. Really laying out one kid and having another lead block, and Brody Jones doing what he does best, taking his anger out on the player.
Yeah, Kurth leading the way. Nice block as well. 7:57 to go.
Great field position for the Cardinals.
1st and 10 at the Tigers' 34-yard line. They'll send Walton bottom of the screen. Mitchell, Moss. They'll bring Moss in motion. They'll park him beside Skipper. Fake the give to Moss. Nothing there. Rivers is going to run. He'll stay in the pocket, and he'll just throw it out of bounds. Nothing there. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10 for the Cardinals.
Great pocket movement there by Gunnar Rivers, knowing where he is in the pocket and avoiding the sack. Just being smart, throwing out of bounds. I love this play. Goes out, rolls out to his left, sees a defender, jukes back right, and just decides to throw out of bounds to keep the safe play. 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals.
Yeah, we just had nobody on that side. It was kind of only Brody. We had Noah as a blocking back. Not much to do there.
Cardinals go empty. 3 top, 2 to the bottom. Rivers looks. He fakes the throw to Moss. He's got Tomlinson on the slant across. He's on his feet, still going. All the way down, dragging 2 Tiger defenders with him right to the 15-yard line. 1st down, Cardinals.
What a strong play there by Tucker Tomlinson, the 3-star. Still looking for that one special place to go to next year for college. You know, we think of Tucker thinking of the deep threat, but showing his strength, taking 2, 3 guys to take him down on that play.
That was a good sit route. I mean, he kind of just felt it out and let Gunnar lead him where he wanted to.
Rivers checks with Rivers. He's going to roll to his right, under pressure. He's going to lob it over the back.
Touchdown.
Looking for Jones. Oh, wow. 16-yard touchdown lob. Rivers to Brody Jones. I'm going to have a sore voice tonight, gentlemen. Rivers in. Mr. Jones.
What
2nd
a throw.
time tonight.
What a throw by Gunnar Rivers. You know, whenever I think of Gunnar, we're always thinking the super accurate, these short, dart, accurate passes, and then the long bombs. This one's a light over the top, right in the breadbasket.
I want to bring up the good pocket agility right there. Kind of just saw what was happening, moved out to his right, and kind of found it. Our O-line's got to do a better job on that. Kind of just let him slip right through between that right tackle and right guard. So we got to pick that up a little bit, stop the pressure from coming.
A little bit of an early start while we got a delay in action. I need to give a shout-out to my man, Braden Smith, who is home tonight, a little bit under the weather. Braden, we're thinking about you, and we'll see you back soon, buddy. It's going to be on the Tigers. They'll trade the kickers out. They'll go for 2.
Might as well.
Why not? Off the push-up board.
Trying to punch it in for 2.
They'll bring Mitchell in motion. Park him beside Skipper.
Inside zone.
Give to Moss.
He got it.
He'll barrel ahead. 2-point conversion is good. Your Cardinals are on top. 15-0, 7 minutes to go in the first. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Restoration. Our mission is to provide a complete turnkey restoration experience with construction, disaster planning, re-roofing, water and flood mitigation, and fire restoration. Call ClearPath Restoration at 866-212-0769.
Is your grinder pump red light on? Call Underground Pump and Pipe today. Underground Pump and Pipe is a trusted source for grinder pump maintenance and installation. Call today, 251-850-2015, or visit undergroundpump.com.
It's time to raise the roof, Cardinal fans. We're building new bathrooms and concession stands, and we need you to help us hit our $150,000 goal. Donate now at stmichaelchs.org under the support tab. Go Cardinals!
And the kick from Ganaris. He's doing those George things tonight. Touchback for George Ganaris. Add another kick off into the end zone. What a weapon. You know, we talked about that earlier, but even going back, remember UMS last year on that scary Halloween night?
Yep. Oh, yeah, them goblins were out.
Man, they were returning kicks. W.S. Neal, but, you know, having the ability to just not even give them a chance.
Yeah, Coach Rose talked about that a lot last week after or 2 weeks ago after Jackson, rather. I mean, he just high praise for the special teams because it really kept that Jackson offense off to the side, and it kept them from being as explosive as they had potential to be.
Yeah.
You know, rather than the year before playing them when we would punt the ball 30 yards and would have it.
Fountain throws. It'll be caught at the 25-yard line. Getting a 5 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 5. Hello,
doing,
Coach David Offerly. Find that man some M&Ms. Amarian Brown, the junior, making the catch tonight.
Yeah, it was kind of another one of those spot routes. Just sit and feel.
Fountain's going to look. He'll pump fake. He'll roll to his right. He's got a receiver open. He's going to throw it up.
Oh, goodness.
And it will be caught by Josh Quills, the senior.
Great job there by the wide receiver, knowing where the ball is and finding it in the air for the long completion.
That was like the longest developing play. You can see the guy right here. They're just looking for him.
Yeah.
That was a nice throw.
Yeah, I think Jack Curtis just got to get back. He can't leave his hips staying turned to the quarterback for too long. He just got to go with the ball.
Fountain will give to Williams.
Look at Keller McKinney.
Oh, there's Keller in the backfield to tackle for a loss. He'll lose 3 on the play. That will bring up 2nd down and long for the Tigers. Trailing 15-0, 5:49 to go here in the first quarter at the Nest.
A true Parker Boss-like play, just getting to the offensive line and wrapping up the old running back.
Parker Boss, you know he wants stuffed. Speaking of stuff, they'll pick up to Paul Bunyan in a box. That's how big Parker Boss was and how strong he was. I saw it firsthand.
Parker Boss is a guy you do not want to mess with. That is for sure.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 12. Jack Kurth on the tackle, back behind the line. Tigers are going to send 2 to the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. It's Williams and Fountain in the backfield. Fountain's going to drop. He's rolling to his right, scanning across the field.
Quarterback has all day.
Oh,
Great job by Loftus.
And there he
Gardner.
is. Loftus Garner with the sack. And that's going to bring up 4th down and long.
Great effort there by the sophomore, Loftus Gardner. Looking at the replay, he falls earlier in the play, trying to go for the quarterback. Gets right up and gets the sack.
Yep, stayed with play immediately up. Well done, young man. Tigers leaving their offense on the field.
Risky play, down 15 points.
Or
4th and forever.
Quick kick. Psych.
O-line having a...
Fountain looking like Peyton Manning back there.
Oh, my
Happy
goodness.
feet. He stepped out short.
And the Cardinals will take over, 1st and 10.
Yep. 38-yard line. No, he looked like Peyton Manning back there for a second. Nice poise control, surveying the field.
I think more of a Cam Ward, just kind of being nonchalant with it, just trying to find something, no worry in the world.
Yep.
Get the ball at the 37-yard line.
What do you think? 3 for 3?
38.
Can we make it 3 for 3 opening possessions?
I have no doubt in my mind that will make it 3 for 3. Cardinal offense is on fire tonight. Quiet night here at the Nest.
Yeah, everybody gone for fall break. Not a lot of fans making the trip from Pensacola over. It's kind of just eerie and quiet down there working the crowd.
Well, it also feels good outside. I will say that.
Yeah, it does. Well, on the positive, we got a lot of neon here. There's Moss. He'll get his 2nd carry of the night. He's straight up the middle. Out across the 50-yard line to the 45, where he will have a nice chunk play, but more importantly, 1st down Cardinals.
Such a strong player. I love watching this guy. And you got to give the credit to O-line, just opening these holes.
Again, just another inside zone chase with the wrap, kick out block, and then you had Nigel just wrapping up for the first guy he sees. Perfectly executed. One of my favorite plays I've seen us run all year.
You know, Nigel's like that Swiss Army knife. Block, run the ball, catch,
Block
linebacker.
Block punts.
Block punts, lifeguard, you name it. Rivers is going to drop. He's scanning the field. He's got Walton down the middle.
Brady Walton.
Oh, in and out of the hands of Walton. A sure touchdown. Incomplete. That will bring up 2nd down and 10. You know he wants that one over again.
Oh, yeah. That was a beautiful throw by Gunner. Hey, Braden Walton just got to execute on that one. I mean, perfect pocket. Not much more you could ask for. Just got to make the catch.
Hate to see it for the young man, but
3:19 to go. 15-0 is your storyline here from the Nest. Play clock under 15. Rivers fakes the give to Moss. He's throwing deep.
Oh, and he still caught
Tomlinson. Cowboy collared, makes the reception at the 9-yard line. 35-yard gain. 1st and goal Cardinals.
Kind of ran like a flood concept there. You had the diagonal with Nigel slipping right through, and then you had Brody on that little corner, and then you had Tuck running straight down the seam. Just beautiful.
And for the 3rd time tonight, Gunner showed his arm power. 1 to Brody, 1 to B, and 1 to Tucker.
Yeah, Mitchell, that's a felony in Mississippi.
It is a felony in Mississippi.
Change of personnel for the Cardinals. 3:09 to go. Tomlinson, bottom of the screen. They'll go 3 receivers to the top. Moss to the right. Rivers is going to drop. Nothing there.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That.
Slingshot throw. Unbelievable throw.
Wow.
9-yard touchdown toss.
Just a dart.
Gunner Rivers to Brody Jones. Rivers and Mr. Jones. 3rd hookup of the night for a touchdown.
I mean, I don't think you get any better than this. Rolling out to your left and throwing a dart to Brody Jones. And look at this catch. Arms fully extended. Wow.
I think you got to give more credit to Brody right there. Brody just, that was.
Hey, the only other person I've seen make a catch like that was Frank Kerbel, some backyard football. 22-0. 1st quarter. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Celebrating 28 years servicing Baldwin and Mobile counties, MH3 Printing is the perfect choice for all. Your printing, signage, promotional, and direct mail needs for your business. Call 251-476-4643 and go Cardinals.
You build impressive projects and a strong business. Now take it further with a partner who understands construction inside and out. At Crowshields Bailey, we provide the insight, strategy, and expertise that help contractors grow smarter, operate smoother, and reach new heights. Crowshields Bailey, building beyond the numbers since 1986.
CMG engineers have been providing engineering services across the Southeast and throughout the world for 25 years. With experience in rail design, shipyard facilities, schools, churches, and more, CMG engineers are ready to make your next project a success. Call 251-433-1611. Go Cardinals.
It's George Ganera's time again. This one will be
booted.
What appeared to be a return. Guess what? Drifted in the end zone. Another touchback for Ganeras tonight.
3 for 3 on the night. Michiganeras.
George doing George things, and if you're Coach OG Lopez, you got to be happy about it.
That's right. You know, you hit the nail on the head. The battle of field position, the lack of for the opponents. What a surplus, an asset to have.
Yeah.
And guess what? We got one more year.
That's a lucky thing.
Yep. Here we go. Tigers will operate, trailing by 22, 2:57 to go. It's Williams and Fountain looking to generate some kind of offense. But before you can go, a little false start. Neon Yellow Knight tonight. They'll back them up 5. 1st and 15.
Mad Dog Andy Cisneros out there. Like subbing in for Nick Russo. Coach BD and Mitchell, did y'all think that the game would go this far? I mean, 22 points in the first quarter?
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was watching film earlier today, and this could get ugly. They're going to give to Williams. He's straight up the middle, and he will be hit immediately. He'll pick up 1.5, bringing up 2nd and long.
Our defense is more accustomed to the run game now. I'm sure Coach Quarterpass had some words for him over the week about stopping the run. And, I mean, just eliminating the big run plays. And, I mean, now we got to eliminate some of those big pass plays. And we only had 2, but we still got to play a sound defense, and that's what we're doing right now.
Fountain's going to drop. He'll roll to his right. He'll throw that tight spiral in and out of the hands of Josh Quills.
What a throw by this quarterback, showing the arm strength.
Yep, simple flick of the wrist, and it was there.
Yeah, as Franklin said earlier, I see some similarities in his pocket style as Cam Ward, kind of relaxed. Scanned the field a couple times, not sticking on one receiver for too long.
Some might say nonchalant.
Mini Cam Ward, like maybe when Cam was a 7th grader, his skill set.
Probably.
Oh, heavy pressure.
Brought the house.
Oh, heavy pressure.
That's Manning Petrie and Jack Kurth.
And Manning Petrie combining for the sack. And that'll bring up 4th down and roughly Spanish Fort on this one. Might want to bring the punt team out.
So they are.
Yep.
Man, what a rush. What a blitz there by the Cardinal defense.
That's a really good call by Coach Quarterpass. His splits in the house. They know they're not going to get anything off of it.
Broussard will stand 1 foot in the end zone. Jones awaits the kick at the 42. They'll usher a man on. He'll
Almost
get the
blocked.
kickoff, end over end, fielded by Jones at the 40. He's got a head start. He's out around the 40. He'll plant, fake the cut in. He'll step out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 11 or 12, but there's a flag down on the field.
Spotted near the line of scrimmage. Awaiting the call from the refs.
Could be a block in the back or just a hold. Yep.
Holding on the Cardinals during the return.
That'll back us up a good 10 yards or so.
Start at the 23. And speaking of starting, if you're starting to feel hungry, ease your way on down the concession stand. I hear the St. Michael girls soccer team is working tonight. Connect dogs, hot dogs, burgers, fries. They got everything. Rivers looks. He'll step up in the pocket. He's got a man on his back. Kit was there. The sophomore will make the play. He'll lose 1 or 2 on the play, and that'll bring up second long with 58 seconds to go here in the first.
Again, looks like he came off of that right side. Yep. Charlie Callahan's got to do a better job on that right side, just keeping him outside, not letting him get the gunner by any means.
Already some subs in. I see Matt Carl on the sideline. We saw Andy Cisneros come in last drive for the defense.
Yep, they'll fake the quick screen. They'll throw it back to the backside of Moss. In and out of the hands, incomplete. And that will stop the clock with 24 seconds to go and bring up third down and roughly 11 for the Cardinals.
We got to pick up some composure here.
The Cardinals struggling a little bit on this drive, trying to figure out what they want to do.
It looks like they brought a linebacker blitz from that right side.
How about pick up composure and a defender?
Yeah. I mean, they hit our weak point on that right side between that right guard and tackle and just hit the hole and never looked back.
Third and long for the Cardinals on their 4th drive of the night. 24 seconds left in this first quarter.
They're going to go to Braden Walton here.
4 down territory. Rivers is going to roll to his right. He looks short. Nothing there. He'll keep it. And he'll be tackled at the 24-yard line. He'll pick up 1. Bring up 4th and 10. And also bring us to the end of the first quarter where the Cardinals are on top, 22-0 at the Nest. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Hey, tonight, actually, rather than take a sponsor break, we have Frank Kerbel up here to tell us a little bit about what's going on at halftime, sir. What is it that's going on at halftime? I hear all kinds of rumors.
Well, halftime's going to be fun. We have something special planned. We got a little race with the houses at the school, and the winner gets $100. But the main thing is to bring awareness to the new building that we are trying to put together here for these students in this St. Michael community. The building's going to be a multi-use bathroom and concession stand / baseball in the back, so it's going to be fun. I'm glad to be here with you commenting guys. Y'all doing a great job, and I want to thank everybody. Again, just bringing awareness that we need donations. You know, we've started this, and we got to finish it.
Is this the Raise the Roof?
This is Raise the Roof. I apologize. Yeah, Raise the Roof is the name, and we're trying to bring it home.
And then a little bit about what the race is. They're dressed up in Superman suits or something?
It's going to be special. You got to watch it. It's going to be on TV and live here, and we're going to see the Halloween costume guys coming out here and race and see what fun they can have. So
awesome. Well, thank you very much for doing that. And, again, Raise the Roof out here at St. Michael as one step further into completing the athletic complex. Thank you very much, Mr. Kerbel. We'll see you at halftime.
That's right. Thank you, Frank. You heard it here, raising the roof. No, we're not dancing. We're raising the roof for the part of the athletic complex, bathrooms, concession stand, and future home to some other activities and teams as well. Raise the roof. Speaking of raise the roof, Rivers is going to drop. It's caught by Jones. He'll plant, jump cut, still on his feet. And they'll mark him forward progress all the way down to the 6-yard line. R2J, first down Cardinals.
Great play there by Bertie Jones, fighting with everything he's got not to go down.
A heavy dose of Rivers to Jones tonight. Three Cardinals. The bottom of the screen. Tomlinson up top. Rivers is going to drop. Oh, Tomlinson wide open just off the fingertips. Incomplete. Second and goal to go from the 6.
It's a little over the top there from Mr. Rivers trying to reach Tucker Tomlinson.
What do you think? Ball was slick when he beat the dried off?
Something like that. Old Petey.
I think Pete didn't off too good. Rare mistake from Pete there.
Hey, Pete was working that hamburger pregame.
Got a little grease still left on his fingers.
Yep. Rivers takes the snap. He's looking for a receiver.
Oh, he caught it.
Oh, wow.
Touchdown.
What a play. Scrambles to his left. Rivers to Tomlinson, 6-yard touchdown pass. 28-0, 11:09 to go here in the second.
What an accurate throw there by Gunnar Rivers. I mean, throwing down into the dirt.
I mean, Gunnar is just putting a clinic.
Hey, guys, do y'all see that? They're waving up here. You want Mitchell and Franklin to put a uniform on and head down? We'll see here.
I'll go play me some receiver.
Garcia. The kick is up, and it's good, 29-0. Second quarter, you're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Frank Kerbel is the root canal specialist at Southern Endodontics. Trust us for gentle, high-quality root canal treatments where your comfort and faith are our top priorities. Experience care that goes beyond dentistry, where every patient is treated with respect and kindness at southernendodontics.com. Go Cardinals!
Animal Medical Center is dedicated to the absolute best care of your pet. Dr. Casey Singley and staff specialize in medical, surgery, dentistry, acupuncture, and pediatric to senior wellness exams. Visit our website at amcgolfcoast.com. Go Cardinals.
At LoopCoin, we offer a secure, easy-to-use platform for buying, selling, and managing your cryptocurrency. With low fees, real-time tracking, and top-notch security, trading crypto has never been simpler. Call us at 251-661-2800.
We are back here at the Nest.
What's going on, Joe?
Ganaris with the kick. Guess what? Another touchback. George Ganaris doing those Ganaris things for the Cardinals. As we're invaded by a big group. Let's see who that is. Copeland. Grady. The Frenchman. Incognito construction worker looks like Chase Morris. The frat guy fell out of Central Casting. Graham. And Tripp. No name, just Tripp.
Give it a wave.
Can Graham swag surf at halftime? Sure, I don't care. There's Fountain. He's got it out to Quells.
We got to guard the pass better. It's a big gain.
Yeah, for as much as this team runs the ball, they're passing pretty well.
Yep.
Yeah, it was just a good fake pitch and then just a short little dover across the middle straight to the 41.
You've got Kimbrough, who is now in the backfield with Fountain. Fountain will give to Kimbrough. Actually, he'll pull it. He'll run off left tackle.
There's Nick again.
He'll be hit by a couple of Cardinals. He'll get all the way out to the 46-yard line. He'll pick up 5 on the play, and that will bring up second down and 4-5.
Nick and Abram Rogers in on that tackle. Good job of flying to the ball right there.
A little trouble on the exchange. Fountain will keep it. He'll fake the give to Kimbrough and meander his way out to the 50-yard line where he's half a yard short. That'll bring up 3rd and short. There's Cooper Helper. Just pulled a double shift for the county of Baldwin.
Well, I'm going to let Cooper Helper take over for the rest of the half. I got to go help Mr. Kerbel with his halftime festivities. I'll be back in the second half.
All right. Don't let Dr. Frank pass out candy to them kids so he can get them as customers, right?
We're good. We're
Doing
good.
well,
Thank
Mr.
you for
Helper.
joining us.
Doing well. We've got a short play right here.
Yep.
Pending for the Tigers. They'll give to Kimbrough. Oh, and
he
he's
barely
going to be
just got it.
stuffed. Barely, half an inch. Maybe.
They're going to give it to him.
Old draw play right there. I think we got that left foot spot.
I think he just barely got
Come
it.
running in like a hero.
I think so, too.
Barely on the play.
They'll give it to him.
They'll give it to him.
Yep. They'll pick up a first down here across midfield with 9:36 to go here in the second. They're trailing by 29 to the good guys. It's Fountain.
See what Pensacola decides to do here.
Try to get us offside there.
The old Daniel Nolan freeze play. He's got Kimbrell to the right. He'll change the play. 3 Tigers bottom of the screen. 1 to the top. Fountain's going to drop. He'll hit Quells. He's going to spin around.
Oh, he fumbled the ball.
He fumbles the ball.
He gets it back.
Oh.
And he will recover his own fumble. But, hey, Jack Kurth with the hit and tackle, the sophomore.
Puts him back to the 45-yard line.
Big loss. Big loss.
We'll lose 5 on the play.
See what they're going to do
6.
after that.
I think you got to go. I don't know. I think you got to go back to the pass here, but I think they'll run it either outside
Maybe take a
zone.
shot.
Play clock under 10. Fountain awaits the snap. He'll drop back. He'll scan the field. He'll roll to his right. He'll fake the throw. It's one-on-one. Oh, missed 2 missed tackles.
All over the place.
And the turf monster got him right before the rock and roll Dr. Jr. could put a hit on him.
About a 9-yard game.
Yep. They'll bring up 3rd and long.
Again, it's the arm tackles. We got to stop trying to tackle with our arms. It doesn't work. It never will work. I've never seen it work one time this year.
Got to bring them bowling balls.
Cooper, you playing linebacker. How important is that tackling? What do they teach? And
It's very, obviously get your not head down, but head about the chest area, and bring your hips and fire through. I mean, right now we're just completely standing straight up and trying to arm tackle. You can see it with a bunch of missed tackles even on that play, but the whole game. They're just not grabbing, they're not firing, they're not anything right now.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to call it lazy, but it's mediocre tackling.
Oh, y'all are tough tonight, gentlemen.
Yeah, I know. Especially against who we're playing right now, we really need to
Yeah,
step
you gotta bring the energy.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter who you play. It's easier said than done, but you know, from the coaching side, you want everybody to play every play like you're playing Jackson or Mobile Christian.
Yeah.
7:58 to go, 3rd and 8 at the Cardinal 46-yard line. Williams will rejoin Fountain in the backfield. 3 receivers top of the screen. They'll send Corey to the bottom. They'll check with the sideline. Plays called in.
Have to go down with Franklin, unfortunately. Get ready for the race.
Oh, he'll throw the quick little slant where it will fall incomplete. Looking for Noah Jones. Excuse me. Jamin Stromas, the sophomore. We're going to let these guys run down there. And Mr. Helper.
Let's see. 4th and, what is it, about 7?
Yeah, they'll call it officially 8 here.
8. I think they're going to obviously pass it here. Let's see what they do.
Fountain's going to drop. Nothing's there. He's going to step up in the pocket. He'll try to beat a man, but he is past the line of scrimmage, and he will be tackled by Sam Crosby. Abram Rogers, Manning Petrie, Mr. Rogers. It's a wonderful day in my neighborhood. Wonderful day in my neighborhood.
It's a wonderful day for Brody
Would you be
Jones.
mine? Won't you be my neighbor? I think that's the first time I've sang that song this year, Cooper, as we look to fill a little
Absolutely.
airtime up here, 29-0. Looks like me and you are the Batman and Robin.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
For the Cardinal Network right now. Everybody else prepares for this race.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what this race is going to be.
There's a little bit of secrecy. You know, Frank
know.
was a little mystic and secret about what was going on.
Very.
I'm looking forward to it, as we are. Gift Moss. He plants, cuts left. He'll be
Good strong run.
hit
Noah.
by a couple of Tiger guys, leaning forward. He'll pick up 4 on the play.
See, I'm looking to them for go back to Brody Jones. I mean, they've been hitting him all night.
Yep, just literally just pitch and catch between Rivers and Jones. They'll send Tomlinson to the bottom of the screen, Walton to the top, Jones in the slot, and they'll park Mitchell off of Callahan. Moss follows Mitchell right up the middle. He'll lunge forward out to the 46-yard line. He'll have a first down. That's right. We like to move the chains for a first down. 6:51 to go.
Formation right here with the 2 tackles out wide on the line.
Uh-oh. So who's eligible on this one right here?
Brody
Little shenanigans.
is obviously because of that, but I think outside receivers were too.
Yep. Rivers to Jones. Let's see where they spot him. They'll give him a first down.
Hey.
R2J. Let me ask you this. Looking down the future, running this play, are we setting something else for possibly just have this on tape?
Knowing Coach Rivers, most definitely he's setting something up. But, I mean, he's a trick play master.
Yep, here we are again. They'll give to Moss. Off to the 30, to the 25. He breaks a tackle.
And he's gone.
He's gone, and just like that, it's a 41-yard touchdown scamper for Noah Moss. No Moss. Touchdown. With 6:12 to go here in the second. Cardinals on top, 35-0. They'll change it up. Something unique out of that formation. 3 linemen in the center, 3 scattered out left and right. But at the end of the day, it's a give to Noah Moss and a touchdown.
Great play by Coach Rivers back there with the screenplay to set up the nice little run to Noah to turn into a big game.
Kick by Garcia is good, but a little bit of false start on the Tiger defense, maybe. A little bit of a head start.
I believe so. See if Coach Rivers goes for 2 this time.
You know that's legal in the CFL, Cooper.
To what?
Always get a running starter, indoor
Really?
football as well, yeah. Arena football, Canadian Football League. I like watching that in the summer when, there's nothing on.
Oh, yeah. And
at 2 in the morning, and, they're getting a head start, about a 7-yard head start.
Mm-hmm.
I always wondered, how tough would that be as a linebacker or a DB to cover if your guy literally has a 6 to 7 yard running start
On every play.
Yeah, and you're trying to pick them up.
Yeah, I mean, that's just crazy to even comprehend as a football player, as any person, to even try to guard that or anything.
I would think it would enhance your skills.
Oh, I think so, absolutely.
They'll re-kick again. They'll move it closer. Ward to hold. Skipper to snap. Garcia to kick. Toe to leather.
Absolutely.
It's good.
Automatic.
36-0. 5:34 to go in the second. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Branco and Associates, we are certified public accountants that you can call for year-round support for families and businesses. We believe that our clients deserve a trusted partner who understands their goals and can help them drive to success. Call us at 251-270-3211.
Is your grinder pump red light on? Call Underground Pump and Pipe today. Underground Pump and Pipe is your trusted source for grinder pump maintenance and installation. Call 251-850-2015 or visit undergroundpump.com. Go Cardinals.
It's time to raise the roof, Cardinal fans. We're building new bathrooms and concessions, and we need you to help us hit our $150,000 goal. Donate now at stmichaelchs.org under the support tab. Go Cardinals.
One. 4:35 to go here in the second quarter. Running clock already. 36-0. Cardinals up. Cooper, if you're Pensacola, what do you do?
Get the ball moving. I mean, they've had a couple big plays. I mean, here they go on the run. But, nothing really going for the Pensacola offense. And so you gotta move the field. You got to take what you can. If that's 3 points, that's 3 points. You just got to get on the board at this point if you're Pensacola. Just get a score.
Pensacola will start at the 27-yard line, their best field position of the night.
Yeah, I mean that's obviously tough when you do that, but they've done some pretty decent big plays and they haven't been able to take advantage of it, which is
always a problem, especially when you're playing the Cardinals.
Yeah, I like Fountain, man. You know, the guy come into the game with 639 passing yards, another 547 on the ground. He's averaging 9.4 yards a carry.
That's crazy.
But, you know, he has been bottled up tonight.
He has. The Cardinals have done a great job of containing him.
Yeah, they're going to give to Williams. Williams is going to kick it out left. He's got some running room. And Hudson Ward, the junior, will force him out of bounds at the 36-yard line, where he will pick up a first down.
Same thing from last year with Pensacola. They love running that inside zone and try to bounce it outside. I mean, they killed us on it last year, and that's why it was such a close game. But this year's not looking so good for them without Hercules.
Yeah, I mean, that guy, wow, what a running back.
Yeah, I mean, he was a full man to tackle, behemoth.
Fountain will drop. He's looking to his right. Throws it. Out, deep out. That's a long throw from that side of the hash all the way over to McCorvey and in and out of the hands of the junior. You know he'll want that one back as well.
Oh, yeah. They can get any yards they can at this point. You would want anything.
Second and 10. 2:50 to go here in the quarter.
Trips in the bottom right.
He'll give to Williams. He'll plant. He'll cut out left. But he is hit by a group of Cardinals right there. Cam Kerbel delivering the blow, and that will bring up third down and long. Running clock. Cardinals up by 36, so that clock will run.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. D's trying to make a little substitution for the play. Refs are going to give it to him.
Cardinals showing pressure.
Look like they're sending 6.
Yep, 6 at the line. Will they send them or back out?
Back out.
They'll drop out into zone right there.
Do a little
He'll
screen
flick
play.
it. Oh,
absolutely great hit by Andy
goodness
Cisneros.
gracious. Whoop. Mad Dog just delivering a thumping of a hit. Broken up. 4th down and long. Andy Cisneros, the junior. Wow, what a lick.
Oh, yeah. That was a great hit. A great read by him and everything.
Yeah, a little bit of a slow developing play. Just kind of floated it out there. And they'll send out Broussard on to kick.
No one guarding this gunner at the end. Marjay comes down.
Yep, they've got the punt safe on. Nobody back. A little bit of a
Peter.
sky kick end over in. It takes a Tiger bounce and roll, and it will be fielded at the 30-yard line. Amarian Brown, the junior down there, to get a hand on it. The Cardinals will start 1st and 10 with under a minute to go here before half. So far, they've scored on every possession, Cooper.
Oh, yeah. I think Coach Rivers is trying to make that another one because I feel like they're about to go hurry-up offense right now. See what they do.
Nail in the coffin. Quick screen out to Walton. He's got some room. He'll plant cut out across the 40 to the 43-yard line. Gets up a little gingerly.
Yeah, they're going to try to do a little hurry-up offense with the clock counting down. B's hobbling over there. They're going to get Alex Cox to come in for him.
Yep, he come out a little early last week. A little banged up.
You definitely don't want to see that with your young star right there.
No, you've already got one out tonight. Rivers is looking. He'll throw that comeback to Tomlinson. He'll make the catch.
Tucker's trying to fight.
They'll spot him at the 48-yard line.
20 seconds left. See if they're going to try to hurry it up. Maybe get a field goal in here.
They'll burn a timeout.
Yeah, I think Coach Rivers is trying to get as much on with their starters in. I don't think they're going to get I don't think they're going to put it in the second half.
You playing both sides of the ball, moonlighting at the Y position.
Mm-hmm.
What are you dialing up right here? You calling a play to your specific position, or you going to hit one of those fast, streaky receivers down the?
I think I'm going to hit a Brody Jones to the top of your screen on a little corner route. Either that or a post or Tucker on a deep ball. Get a little 50-50 in there. And I see that they're bringing in number 10, Jack Green, in here. So maybe they're doing a little extra blocking with Nigel in there.
to give it a little extra room. I see a little close doubles tight almost, so I'm thinking a little something over the middle, maybe to Brody or Tucker.
Yep, tight formation here on the left hash. Tomlinson and Green to the boundary. Moss in pistol formation. He fakes the give to Moss. Rivers does. He's looking
Brody right down
across. Of course, he's got Jones at the 30. 25-20. Tucker Tomlinson clearing space, and here comes Jones on that slant across. Out of bounds. R2J, first down, 12 seconds to go.
Great play by Coach Rivers, opening up the middle with the post. I remember Coach Rivers says, throw it if you like it, but it's going to be the underneath 99% of the time. And right there was the underneath, and he got a great gain.
Green out. Alex Cox in. He'll go to the top of your screen. Jones flanks him.
Maybe one-on-one with Tucker here at the
Mitchell.
bottom of your screen.
That might not be a bad play. Looking for Tomlinson, nothing there. Incomplete. That'll bring up second down, 7 seconds.
Let's see what Coach Rivers tries to dials in. Either sets up Patricio or tries to get a shot in for a touchdown.
As much as we love our kickers, I'm saying he's going all in. 2 timeouts left after burning 1.
Oh, yeah, maybe 2 quick plays get you down there. Or a quick play.
All right, let me get my crystal ball out. I'm looking to that back pylon on the far side of the field.
For Brody or Nigel?
Nigel. Like I said, other pylon, Tomlinson.
Great catch by Tucker
back
Tomlinson.
pylon. What a throw and catch. 18-yard touchdown throw. Rivers to Tomlinson.
Absolutely beautiful ball and a beauty of a catch.
I went back pylon, Cooper. It was the wrong side.
Yeah.
He went to the boundary.
I didn't hear you say anything else other than back pylon, so you
That's
got it
right.
right in my book.
But, yep, look at the numbers. One-on-one coverage.
Yeah. I mean, when you have that great of a receiver and quarterback, that's automatic.
Yep. Time has expired here. PAT pending. Cardinals on top 42-0.
Good snap. Good hold.
Kick is
good
up.
Kick.
And it's good. 43-0. First half has ended. Your Cardinals are on top of Pensacola. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Engineers have been providing engineering services across the Southeast and throughout the world for 25 years. We are a full-service engineering firm for industrial and commercial clients. We have experience in marine applications, rail design, shipyard facilities, schools, churches, and more. CMG engineers take great pride in working one-on-one with our clients to provide a reliable design solution with long-term maintenance in mind. Call CMG engineers today at 251-433-1611. Go Cardinals.
Cardinal fans, it's time to raise the roof. We're raising $150,000 to build brand new bathrooms and concessions for our athletic facilities, and we need your help to make it happen.
Patsy at halftime. Hey, a lot of points scored, defense there. Give us your thoughts. I know this what the game was like, but what do you think?
Yeah, we came out, we took care of business in the first half. You know, going back to last week, we didn't tackle great defensively, and that was the huge emphasis, was playing with great leverage and tackling this week. And for the most part, we did that in the first half defensively. And so, you know, that's huge. There was 1 or 2 times when we got up, we kind of got a little lackadaisical and we missed a couple, but all in all, I mean, it's 43-0 at halftime. Shoot, you can't complain.
And their quarterback he moves
No, he's a
around.
good player. He is. He's shifty. He's a good player. He gave us a hard time last year at their place. So it's good. We got to continue it for 2 more quarters.
Exactly. Well, thank you, Coach Cortopassi. Hey, look, 8 on the way. 8 on the way. Thank you, Coach Cortopassi. Hey, that was Coach Cortopassi halftime for the Wild Cardinal Network. Y'all stay tuned for the relay race. Thank y'all very much.
Engineers have been providing engineering services across the Southeast and throughout the world for 25 years. We are a full-service engineering firm for industrial and commercial clients. We have experience in marine applications, rail design, shipyard facilities, schools, churches, and more. CMG engineers take great pride in working one-on-one with our clients to provide a reliable design solution with long-term maintenance in mind. Call CMG engineers today at 251-433-1611. Go Cardinals.
Cardinal fans, it's time to raise the roof. We're raising $150,000 to build brand new bathrooms and concessions for our athletic facilities, and we need your help to make it happen. Whether you're a parent, alum, or a proud supporter, every dollar brings us closer to the better game days for everyone. Visit stmichaels.org, click the support tab, and be a part of the building future. Let's raise the roof together. Oh, go Cardinals!
Animal Medical Center is dedicated to taking the absolute best care of your pet. We are dedicated to providing special care for all your pet's needs in a family-friendly atmosphere and truly care about the health and wellness of your pet. We are located just minutes from the beaches on Highway 59 South across from Old Time Pottery. Dr. Casey Singley, associates, and the staff would like to invite you and your family to join in on the special pet care given at AMC. Call us today at 251-955-5900 or visit amcgulfcoast.com today. Go Cardinals.
At Crow Shields Bailey, we are more than just your accountants. We are your growth partners. As a business owner, you build something incredible. You achieve success through hard work, smart decisions, and vision. With Crow Shields Bailey as your outsourced CFO, you gain clarity, control, and insights that let your business reach heights you haven't even imagined. Crow Shields Bailey, reaching beyond the numbers since 1986. Visit us at csbcpa.com.
That'll work.
Okay. We are back. I have a blank screen, but that's all right. We are back here at the Nest as your St. Michael Cardinals are up on the Pensacola High School Tigers 43-0. And tonight I have a special guest here. We have Cooper Helper up in the booth tonight to give us the halftime show and tell us what is going on out there. 42 points.
Yeah, I mean, 43 points in a single half is kind of crazy for a game, but yep, your eyes are not deceiving you. 43 points. Our offense has absolutely been booming. Defense has been playing great, stopping the run. Mostly led by Gunnar and Brody. I mean, their connection has been insane this game. Brody, I think, has 3 touchdowns. And Noah's got a great number on the ground. Tucker got a late great catch in the game. And the defense has just been swarming to the ball and doing whatever they can to stop it. It's been truly a great game to watch if you're the Cardinals.
It really has. We have Gunnar Rivers. Now, this was before the last touchdown, but we had him going at, where is my passing? Well, where is it? 9 out of 13 for 202 yards and 4 TDs. And that was before that final touchdown. As Mitchell Swanson, he was keeping the stats for us. He went down to help with the halftime show, so we are missing a couple of stats. So there's a touchdown in there that he doesn't have as well.
Yeah, and like 60-something yards with it too. So, I mean, I would probably say he's over 25 yards per throw on full 13 attempts, I would imagine. And that's just crazy for any quarterback, high school or not. He's been having a great game like he always has. A great, reliable source. And it's even more reliable when you got Brady Jones as your target.
Yeah, now we call him the legit Air Corps, and I'll spell that out one more time. Some people actually have come up and asked me about that. Where did you get that name from? Well, they call Steven Rivers, he's our wide receivers coach, they call him Coach Legit. And so we just kind of came up with the legit Air Corps at the WCN and just kind of went with it. And it's been a lot of fun, actually. But they have fit the bill as far as the Air Corps, scoring over 46 points on average per game through 7 games. They're 43 points of 1/2 tonight. Just a phenomenal offense.
Oh, yeah, Coach Legit just doing something right over there. I mean, he's getting these receivers prepared. I mean, it's not just one. It's basically 5 of them that he's getting. And then you have Noah in the backfield with Coach Dave Hendricks. I mean, yeah, it's just unbelievable what they've done with the roster, and they've totally flipped it around.
Now, you are a senior?
I'm a senior, yes.
Senior, so that is one thing to kind of question. We're getting late in the season, and you look at the legit Air Corps, you look at our offense, and you've got Noah Moss, Brody Jones, Tucker Tomlinson, and Braden Smith all graduating.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be losing those such great guys is going to hurt anywhere, even at, like, the lower schools. But, I mean, here, I think you got a great young team that's starting to develop. And they're developing real nice. You got Nigel coming in back at the Y. You got Braden going to step into that big receiver position.
Braden Walton.
And then you got Ken. I don't know his last name. I want to say like Kenny something.
Is he ineligible?
He's ineligible this year. He's a freshman. He's going to be a great receiver. Yeah, he's ineligible this year.
But he's not on the roster because he's ineligible, but I remember seeing him at the
JV game.
JV game,
yes,
that's right.
He's tearing up the JV for sure. He's doing a great job. He's
He's going to be a great receiver. You got Alex Cox too. You will have Nigel at running back. Actually, we'll see who he puts at wide, but when the season comes. But I still think you're in a great position. You got you're actually losing most of the line, which is going to be a big recovery. But Coach Dupre is such a great coach. I think he's going to fit up the line perfectly over there.
Yeah, I didn't mention the line, and it's a good thing you brought that up. Maddox Caldwell, he's going to participate in the Mississippi-Alabama All-Star game.
Oh, yeah.
It's a very nice honor for Maddox. So our center is heading off to the All-Star game. That's awesome.
That's great. Even for Mister, you good over there?
Man, I just ran a relay race. I think the cow and the dinosaur won.
I think so too, from what I saw.
What I want to know is where my stat man went. According to our stats, it's 29-0, and I want to know how the stat man is going to fix that.
We're going to put 43 up on that scoreboard.
Well, but we won't have the stats. So our stats are incomplete tonight, and that's all there is to that.
How great of an honor is it to be the school that gets to pick, our center gets picked for the Mississippi-Alabama All-Star game. Going to be played in Hattiesburg. I feel that's a great honor. That's a great honor for anyone, especially our center here for 3 years. I don't think he was the center his sophomore year, but center for 2 years. Done a great job holding the line up and everything.
And that's Maddox Caldwell, your center. Who else is senior on the line there?
I'm going to just go down the line because basically all of them except one. You got left tackle Grady Skipper.
Yeah.
Great guy, started for 2 years. You got left guard Aiden Bodine. We call him Boudin.
Is he a senior?
Yes, he is a senior this year. Those two were on the right side last year. You had Rocco and John holding down the left side, so they basically just switched sides. And you have center at the you have our center, Maddox Caldwell, and you got our right guard, Chase DeRoy. And then on the right tackle, it switches between, I think, Charlie Callahan and Lee Travis, I do believe.
Yes, that has. They have switched out so far. Yes, Charlie, I did see he didn't play last week, but I saw him walking around. I don't know if he was in yet this game or not. To be
I want
honest
to say it's been primarily
Lee.
Charlie.
Charlie?
I think it's 75 Charlie in there, first two. And Lee's been sitting this one out.
Good. Awesome to have Charlie back. Charlie Callahan, of course, he is a sophomore?
Yes, he's a sophomore.
Good.
And you got a bunch of young linemen. You got Lee. You got I'm blanking on the names right now. It's been a heck of a day, but you got a lot of
that's defense.
Upcoming talent on the line.
Go ahead and bring the start on. Maddox Caldwell, Aiden Bodine, Grady Skipper, Chase DeRoy. We haven't talked about him, did we? Cole Singley, and Jimmy Rowe is a senior now. He's been backing up. He actually has stepped in a number of times.
You're going to see him in that guard position, number 52. He'll come in there for a couple snaps.
That's right. Yes, Charlie Callahan and then Lee Treveas have come in and out of that position as well. So, yes, a good number of Chase DeRoy is a senior. Maddox Caldwell, a senior. Aiden Bodine, a senior. Grady Skipper, a senior. Jimmy Rowe. The offensive line, and then you've got 4 guys from the offensive backfield.
Yeah.
Now, every year you have a 25% turnover in every given high school. So that's going to happen. But, boy, that's a big hit.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Good thing we're not worried about it yet.
Yeah, for sure. We're not worried about them turnovers.
All right, our special guest has been Cooper Helper here at halftime. Let's take a quick break. This has been your CMG Engineers Halftime Show. You're watching Cardinal Football on the WCN.
Cardinal fans, it's time to raise the roof. We're raising $150,000 to build a brand new bathrooms and concessions for our athletic facilities, and we need your help to make it happen. Whether you're a parent, alum, or proud supporter, every dollar brings us closer to better game days for everyone. Visit stmichaelchs.org, click the support tab, and be a part of building the future. Let's raise the roof together. Go Cardinals!
At MH3, we relieve the stress of finding corporate gifts that are unique to you. MH3 has branded apparel, insulated drinkware, technology items, custom totes, and hundreds of more selections. MH3 can help you select the items for your customers and employees that will be the perfect gift. For over 20 years, MH3 has continued to excel in providing signs, banners, specialty items, and direct mail. MH3, located at the Loop in Midtown, Call 251-476-4643 today. Go Cardinals.
Pickering Building and Renovations is a local builder building custom houses and renovating existing homes for over 30 years in the Baldwin County area. We will be hosting the 2024 Baldwin County Home Builders Showcase House. The viewing dates of this showcase house will be between October 12th and 13th and October 19th and the 20th. The viewing location for the showcase house will be in the North Hills neighborhood. This year we'll be working with the Make-A-Wish Foundation on this year's showcase home. Visit pickeringbuilding.com for more updates.
Underground Pump and Pipe is locally owned and is your trusted source for grinder pump maintenance and installation. Covering Baldwin and Mobile, our highly qualified service technicians are on call to help in times of need. Services include maintenance, installation, tank cleaning, septic tank conversions, and video inspection. If your red light is on, make sure to call us at Underground Pump and Pipe at 251-850 or 2015, or visit us at our website, undergroundpump.com. Go Cardinals.
LoopCoin is a family-owned and operated business which has served this community with integrity and loyalty since 1963. Our helpful and friendly staff has combined experience over 75 years. We offer a wide variety of products like rare gold and silver coins and unique jewelry. Your needs are always our goal, and we take pride in assisting you and look forward to this experience. Call us at 251-661-2800 or come visit us at 3972 Government Boulevard in Mobile, Alabama.
Good job. I'm so disappointed the two of you left at the same time. Okay, let's go, guys. We are back. It's live here at the Nest as the Pensacola High School has come to town to take on your number one ranked St. Michael Cardinals, ranked number one in 4A Region 1. And we've got a 43-point outpouring by our offense in the first half. Franklin, how can you even summarize that?
You really can't. I mean, there's touchdowns all over the board. Noah Moss. I mean, Gunner has, 4, 5? It's crazy to think about that. For the 8th game in a row, we have over 40 points scored.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's just crazy. So the minimum that we've scored this year is 41, the first game of the year against Bayside. Gosh. You just want to gush over our offense and how they're doing. Gunnar Rivers, he just puts that ball where he should. There's no question about that. And, gosh, good catches all around. Tucker Tomlinson with just a fantastic grab out of the sky. Brody Jones, another grab. Who else? Noah Moss has been doing, of course, his terrific job as well.
But on the flip side, on the other side of the scoreboard, you have a goose egg.
Goose egg.
The
Let's
defense
talk
has
about
been
the
holding
defense.
such good defensive, drives. To have 0 points and a half is awesome.
We mentioned Nick Russo was playing very well. Who else out there tonight? We had
the defensive line's playing really good too. Keller McKinney, Sam Crosby,
McKinney is who I wanted to mention.
Petrie. They're all doing really good.
I wanted to mention Keller. He
Jack
actually has
Kurth.
been doing very well. He didn't start at the beginning of the year, but he's been playing really strong the last couple of games. Keller has number 62 out there. Let's see. Manning Petrie has done very well as well. Who else do we want to kind of?
Jack Kurth's having a heck of a game.
Again, I want to say that again. He played very well last week. He was the highlight of he was our defensive play of the week, actually. Not player of the week, but the play of the week, where he got that stop in the backfield on the swing pass. Cam Kerbel is playing well. Abram Rogers has been out there. We've named him a couple of times. And then
I feel like the only people we're not mentioning are the defensive backs because our linebackers are doing such a good job.
Exactly. I was kind of struggling to say, well, we haven't said Camarje Lavoie very often. We haven't said Hux Merguley very often. But
Bryce
they haven't
Marston,
got back there, have they?
No, and the times that they've thrown it deep, the quarterback has been being chased by Keller McKinney or Nick Russo, and so they're wonky balls. And so just overall, the entire St. Michael defense is playing as a unit tonight. Just some great football on this Thursday night. Now 4 minutes to a half. Mitchell, what are we thinking for the next half? How's it look? What do you plan for from the St. Michael side?
Rotate the twos in. Get the twos in. I mean, it's 43-0. We're probably going to go score 2 more scores, and then we're going to rotate those twos in.
And I know we mentioned this before, especially like the John Carroll game. We were up 49-0 at half. At what point do you put your twos in? Do you wait another drive? Because I remember I think we were up 21-0 in the first quarter, and they were already starting to slip the twos in. I saw Andy Cisneros out there. Cole Singlu's out there for Maddox, our strongest offensive lineman, the star going to the Mississippi-Alabama game, the All-Star game. What do you do now?
Yeah, that is the question, isn't it? And, if you're Pensacola, what do you do?
I don't really know. You just keep playing your ball, I guess. I mean, there's not really you can do. It's come to a point where I don't think they have a chance of winning this game. The defense is showing such a strong. The offense has not stopped moving. Yeah,
down by 43. It's now you get to the point of let's see what we can get out of this game if you're Pensacola. Now their quarterback, he throws a pretty ball.
He does.
He puts a nice pass out there. He hasn't necessarily been accurate with it. And part of that, I think, if you notice, they're not running the best routes for him. Part of that is our backfield. So, but he throws a pretty ball. He just hasn't been real accurate with it. So if he could settle down and maybe get themselves moving up and down the field here in the second half, I'm sure the coach would like to see that. Their running game, they have to work on that as well.
Yeah, coming into this game, everyone's talking about the running game. Pensacola, such a strong running game. St. Michael defense, a little struggle on the running side, but we have shown some great defensive stops here from the running game, and that has caused them and forced them to throw the ball more.
Well, they're starting to warm up there. We have 2.5 minutes on the clock until kickoff, and normally they throw a magic 2 minutes back on there again. So let's do our sponsors a favor here and say thank you to them. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Our mission at Southern Endodontics is to provide exceptional endodontic care grounded in Christian values. We are dedicated to treating each patient with compassion, integrity, and respect, while delivering advanced, personalized dental treatments. Our goal is to reflect Christ's love through our work and ensure every visit is a comforting experience. At our endodontic practice, we blend expert care with Christian compassion. Call 251-414-3031 or visit southernendodontics.com. Go Cardinals.
Animal Medical Center is dedicated to taking the absolute best care of your pet. We are dedicated to providing special care for all your pet's needs in a family-friendly atmosphere and truly care about the health and wellness of your pet. We are located just minutes from the beaches on Highway 59 South across from Old Time Pottery. Dr. Casey Singley, associates, and the staff would like to invite you and your family to join in on the special pet care given at AMC. Call us today at 251-955-5900 or visit amcgulfcoast.com today. Go Cardinals.
At MH3, we relieve the stress of finding corporate gifts that are unique to you. MH3 is branded apparel, insulated drinkware, technology items, custom totes, and hundreds of more selections. MH3 can help you select the items for your customer and employees that will be the perfect gift. For over 20 years, MH3 has continued to excel in providing signs, banners, specialty items, and direct mail. MH3 is located at the Loop in Midtown. Call 251-476-4643 today. Go Cardinals.
At Crow Shields Bailey, we're more than just your accountants. We're your growth partners. As a business owner, you've built something incredible. You've achieved success through hard work, smart decisions, and vision. With Crow Shields Bailey as your outsourced CFO, you gain clarity, control, and insights that let your business reach heights you hadn't even imagined. Crow Shields Bailey, reaching beyond the numbers since 1986.
Hey, welcome back to the Nest. As you see it on the screen there, and what you see is what you got. 43-0, Cardinals on top. Pensacola High School traveling over here tonight to get stomped on.
Yeah, not having the best season for the Tigers. They're 1-6 in the year. They're looking to be 1-7. Cardinals 7-0 in the year. They're looking to be 8-0. And it's looking like that's going to be the outcome. 43 points in a single half, and the defense shutting them out. It's not something you see very often.
You start to wonder about the lineup that we might see here as we start the second half. When will they put in their second string, so to speak? And we've talked about this before, and BD can attest to this as a coach. You know, you're up 43-0. You're in halftime. You say, hey, guys, we're going to put the second string in here. What is the second string going to do? They're going to get fired up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's difficult sometimes to get a hold of a game like this if you don't if Pensacola doesn't kind of step up here and slow us down a little bit.
But then also coming from the quarterback standpoint, do you put Hudson Ward at quarterback or Marshall Petrie? Hudson Ward obviously playing some very good safety the whole year and the whole first half, but now do you put him at quarterback? Or do you put Marshall Petrie in, the JV quarterback?
Yeah, now Marshall, he hasn't been out there. So, yeah, that's a good question. That's a good point. Hudson has been out there playing for a half.
I think Hudson will play.
I would. If I'm Hudson, I want to go out there.
No, for sure. I mean, I think everyone wants to play quarterback, you know.
Yeah.
The captain of the team. And I think Rivers will give it to Hudson.
Now, Gunner does have his helmet on down there. He looks like he's ready to go. It may be kind of like a jamboree kind of thing where they play the first opening series of the second half, and then we'll see a switch.
Yeah. Already we do have some JV players out there for the kickoff team. Alex Cox, Sammy Cross, Andy Cisneros, Amu Faipu, George Ganares out to kick, as BD says.
BD, how's that concession stand going?
Oh, it's going great. Plenty of Conecuh dogs, sausage dog, hot dogs.
Bringing you up here?
Fries. No, I did not.
Oh, well, go back down.
I tell you what, how about I send somebody down there to grab you guys something?
That'd be great.
Tony?
Conecuh dog or hot dog? You put something in front of me, I'll eat it. Conecuh dog would be awesome.
All right, that's all I need to hear. I'll take care of that in a second. Let me dial up
Is that from Conecuh County, Alabama?
That would be from Conecuh County, Alabama.
Awesome stuff.
You might have seen their facility right there off the interstate in Evergreen.
Expand on what I mentioned just a moment ago, BU. I know you was getting settled, but how do you keep the game from getting away from you here? I mean, it's already away from you, but really from snowballing.
Well, I think what you do if you're St. Michael, you probably run your starters out on offense for your opening drive. Then from there, you work on getting everybody in because you're looking long-term development into this season if somebody needs to step up play, but more importantly, sneak peek at next year, getting people quality reps that matter in a varsity contest. Fountain, he'll sling it out wide left where it will be caught by Marion Brown, the junior. Hauls in his second catch of the night.
That is a good point, and then I'll let you guys take over. That we are into the 8th game of the season of a 10-game regular season game. So really, it's time to look at next year a little bit. Sure.
Yeah, always if you can, having the luxury of being up like this, and if you can get people, it's all about development. What's coming next year, what's coming the year after, because you don't want the cupboard to be bare with a lot of inexperience.
Now there's a run.
Oh, there's a run right there. Fountain. He will take it. 80 yards on the quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Tigers. And they are on the board.
Number 4, Jamarcus Fountain.
He commended tonight 547 yards on the ground, 9.4 a carry, and that'll give him his 5th rushing touchdown on the ground.
I think with that touchdown being so early in this half that I think it's going to make our fourth quarter pass to put his stars in for losing another 2 drives.
You think that makes a difference in what we were discussing?
Well, it shifts the momentum.
It does.
Now, offensively, I think we're gonna be strong. We might put some points on the board, but defensively, they're gonna get in a momentum to where they're gonna be scoring points, and that's not something that the coaches want to see at the end of the game. Points on the board for the opposite team.
Yep. PAT was no bueno. 43-6.
Now, actually, you do have number 20. How are they getting ready for kickoff? It looked like maybe Gunner wasn't coming, but I still think Gunner's coming back.
I think he will, for at least a drive or 2.
I'm getting the magic 8-ball out. It says Hudson Ward time at quarterback. I'm shaking it hard, and it's definitely coming in. Hudson Ward.
I've been thinking about this for the last couple of weeks, and I think Hudson Ward, how we mentioned that Pensacola's quarterback is a mini Cam Ward. I think Hudson Ward is a mini Jackson Dart. The haircut, the play style. I love watching Jackson Dart play in the NFL. It's on my fantasy team. He's doing great.
Yeah, I didn't want to mention it, but is it a little stolen valor by Hudson Ward for Jackson Dart?
No, but just his ruthless running style, just running through guys, not taking it out.
Or, Franklin, is it a Jackson Dart stunt double?
I don't know. Not sure about stunt double.
So we'll wait the kick from Broussard, the sophomore. He'll drive it low. Skip off the hands of Cox.
There goes Amo. Oh, my goodness.
And it's fielded by Fawapu.
Return by number 11, Abram Fayopu.
And he'll return it. Out. And it is Hudson Ward time.
I figured it would be. I figured that Hudson Ward would come out. He did start at quarterback at Gordo last year, and then he transferred down here. But so I expected this fully.
You've got a new center, Cole Singley. I see Caleb Schaefer. We'll try to identify a few more linemen. They'll give to Mitchell. Mitchell's got some running room. He'll kick it out wide.
Wow. Yeah,
oh,
good
he just
luck
off
tackling
a few people. Spin move. Out across the 50. He'll pick up around 22 to 23 on his first carry of the night.
You know, shout out Coach Freeman, the bowling team. This guy, I want to get this guy on the lanes. What a bowling ball.
Yeah, that was a good run. I mean, you cannot tackle above the hips on Nigel.
Yep. You want to see a little foreshadowing for next year? There it is right there, number 9. Old Hollywood himself. Hudson's going to give to Mitchell. He'll spin around, but this time he's met by a group of Tigers. Jailbreak in the backfield, but hey, stood his ground. He'll lose a few on that.
We got to block a lot better. I know the twos are in, but I mean, there's no excuse. Everybody has got to play up to the standard of the guy in front of them.
Second down.
Jimmy Rowe is in. Marco.
Old Jimster.
Marco
Molyneux. Singley. Schaefer. Can you guys see who that is at right tackle?
I think that's Charlie Callahan still in there.
Chocolate Chip Charlie still in.
So we got Ambrose Barwick at the top.
Yep. Ward gives to Mitchell. Mitchell's out off right tackle. He's got some running room.
Oh.
One person to beat.
Number 9 with the carry.
And that would have been 6.
There's a flag in the backfield, though.
Appears it will negate the Mitchell run. Oh, we got holding on the play?
Yep, that'll back us up. 10 more.
Second and 20. 8:41 to go here in the third quarter. The good guys on top, 43-6. Oh, goodness gracious. Flying objects.
I hope one comes in the booth. I want to catch one.
I think that's Ella Tomlinson with a cannon.
High snap. Ward gives to Mitchell. Mitchell's got
There he
some
goes.
running
He's
room,
gone.
and he's gone. He's right there. One man to beat.
What a run. I mean, that was great blocking by the O-line right there. Just clear path to run through and just one man to beat.
Yep, all the way down to the 15. What's that, 55-yard run right there?
I think
Close
so.
to it.
Yeah, 50 yards.
Come in on the night averaging 8.9 yards a carry. I'm out on the field. Pensacola. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Path Restoration. Our mission is to provide a complete turnkey restoration experience. Reconstruction, disaster planning, water and flood mitigation, and fire restoration. Call ClearPath Restoration at 866-212-0769 or clearpathrest.com.
At Branco & Associates, we provide trusted legal counsel with experience and dedication our clients deserve. When the stakes are high, you need a team committed to protecting your rights. At Branco & Associates, relationships come first. Call us at 251-270-3211.
CMG engineers have been providing engineering services across the Southeast and throughout the world for 25 years. With experience in rail design, shipyard facilities, schools, churches, and more, CMG engineers are ready to make your next project a success. Call 251-433-1611. Go Cardinals.
First and 10. Cardinals will start 15-yard line. 7:43 to go. Two receivers top of the screen, two to the bottom. Mitchell to the right of Ward. He'll bring Green in motion. He'll park him behind Callahan. Give to Mitchell. Nothing there. Jump cut.
Got to block better. Got to block better. I want to see us throw the ball. I know that we, when the twos go in, we primarily just run the ball. But I'd like to see Ambrose and Alex and Donnie Romano get some touches on the ball as well. And I kind of want to see Hudson Ward sling the ball.
Thank you for your continued support.
Yeah, one thing Rivers likes to do with the twos is run the ball a lot. But like Mitchell said, I like to see Hudson Ward throw it a little bit.
He'll fake the give, call his own number. Not much doing, just short of the original line of scrimmage. Third down and long, 6:38 to go here, third quarter.
Third down.
I want to see Hudson sling it.
Yep.
I mean, that's.
Why not?
I just want to see him sling the ball.
Or at least one of those long runs you saw against the John Carroll game.
Yeah, I think this is a perfect opportunity to throw the ball as well. I mean, just get the guys some experience. I think they have one more JV game left, and there's Nigel.
There it is, touchdown.
Oh, he tried to reach
almost.
the ball out.
First down. Nope, that's going to be – he'll have the first down. Mitchell all the way down to the 3-yard line.
That was really good
First
blocking.
down, Cardinals.
That was really good blocking on the outside by Ambrose Barwick right here. Watch number 7 up at the top of your screen. Holds him and pins him to the outside.
And man, is this guy an athlete? Track, bowling, baseball, golf, you name it. This guy plays it all.
Soccer as well. I heard he's going to be the new goalkeeper. Rumors.
Ooh. You heard it here first on the WCN, where everything is factual, not hearsay.
Just an all-around athlete, a great person. Everyone wants to be around.
I say fade right up to Ambrose right here.
Ward gives to Mitchell. He'll run
Touchdown.
right. There he is, 3-yard scamper, Hollywood in. 49-6, 4:59 to go.
Patricio to attempt the kick.
Great blocking there by the O-line, too.
Yeah, really just give him a wide open hole.
There goes Maloney. Brooks Maloney checks in. Offensive line.
Grady skippered a long snap.
Have we seen that before?
I think we have.
Grady Skipper, he eats great lunches.
Number 27, Patricio.
It's up and good, 50-6, 3:58 to go. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Impressive project and a strong business. Now take it further with a partner who understands construction inside and out. At Crow Shields Bailey, we provide the insight, strategy, and expertise that help contractors grow smarter, operate smoother, and reach new heights. Crow Shields Bailey, building beyond the numbers since 1986.
LoopCoin has proudly served Mobile since 1963 with integrity and loyalty. With over 75 years of combined experience, our family-owned business offers rare gold and silver coins and more Visit us at 3972 Government Boulevard in Mobile or call 251-661-2800.
CMG engineers have been providing engineering services across the Southeast and throughout the world for 25 years. With experience in rail design, shipyard facilities, schools, churches, and more, CMG engineers are ready to make your next project a success. Call 251-433-1611. Go Cardinals.
The kick from Ganaris. Sky high. It'll be fielded at the 2-yard line.
Oh, that could have been a big
Little
hit
bit
right
of a
there.
shifty play right there. Jamon Stromas, sophomore, will bring it back to the 25-yard line. But more importantly, Tigers looking to capitalize after they scored on their last drive. Trailing by 44, running clock here, 3:26 to go in the game, third quarter.
Let's hear it for your Cardinal defense.
I'm excited to see the second defense out here for another shot. Sammy Cross especially. I mean, I feel like every game we've watched him, he's either been hawking down a dude from 20 yards behind or he's in the backfield.
Who do we got out there fresh?
We have number 40 Wesley Barranco. Looks like Sterling Canal is out there as well. George Hindern, Amo Fayupu, Landon Bodine, and Loftus Gardner.
There's Fountain. He'll fake the toss.
Oh, he's picked off by Andy.
Picked off by Andy Cisneros, the Mad Dog, stepping in front of that, making his first interception of the year. First down, Cardinals.
All right, this is Mr. Marlowe and camera number 4. Let's see what he got for us. It's actually a nice shot. You don't understand the pass, actually. When you see that angle, you kind of question, what was he thinking?
Yeah, that was straight to him. Andy, I think only you would get this reference. Go get you some McDonald's ice cream after this. Go get you some McDonald's ice cream.
Excellent work by one Gerald Marlowe. Hickson in with fumble on the exchange.
Let's hope it's not Pensacola ball.
It is.
It is.
Oh, boy.
Pensacola ball. And just like that, tit for tat, turnover.
All right, let's see what Max Cox got us from the other end.
Oh, Maximus.
Just a bad exchange.
Yep. Tony, I just heard a rumor that food is on the way up here for you.
Oh, sweet.
You know, I was going to get the guys something, but between all the Skittles and gummies, there's no way these guys are hungry.
Oh, no Connecticut dogs for us?
Well, there could be.
No, I hope so. Let's see if we can get another turnover here.
Yeah, kind of a
Oh, my goodness.
Strange turn of events right there.
Sammy Cross just topped him.
Brought down by number 34, Sammy Cross.
There he is, Sammy, 34. Wind them up, let them go. Speaking of winding them up, play clock down to 30. Game clock at 54. Fountain with a toss.
Good tackle.
Thomas.
Very good tackle.
Williams.
That was Brooks Maloney on the tackle right there. Playing that inside linebacker position.
Well, we got a break in action. Head on down to the concession stand. Hot dogs, hamburgers, Connecticut dogs, candy, chips.
Oh,
Sammy had him in the backfield. Little shift to the left.
Oh, he stepped out.
Walking the tightrope. Mad Dog there. Fingernail saving push out of bounds.
Good save by Andy right there.
Andy making a statement for himself tonight. All right, there it is. Fourth quarter, 50-6. I assume the lights are going out, or are they just going to keep going in a game like this?
Oh, the lights are going out.
Turn on your cell phones.
Hey, you're watching Cardinal football on the WCN. We'll be right back.
Frank Kerbel, the root canal specialist at Southern Endodontics. Trust us for high-quality root canal treatments where our top priority is your comfort and faith. Experience care that goes beyond dentistry. Every patient is treated with respect and kindness at southernendodontics.com. Go Cardinals. Celebrating 28 years servicing Baldwin and Mobile counties, MH3 Printing is the perfect choice for all your printing, signage, promotional, and direct mail needs for your business. Call 251-476-4643. Go Cardinals.
Pickering Building and Renovations is excited to be part of the St. Michael Postgame Show. We've been building custom homes and renovating existing homes for over 30 years in the Baldwin County area. Contact Jimmy Pickering at 251-605-9910. Go Cardinals.
It's Tom Petty time here at the Nest as you listen to the sounds of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Cell phone lights out.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Sort of freaks out our cameras when that happens.
Whoa, Nelly. Lights are back on.
50-6 as we enter the fourth quarter. 50. We hit 50. Whew. Is there more in store?
Possibly. If you keep it clean, as they were advancing. Fountain. He'll fake.
Oh, almost
he'll
another
fake
pick.
the give to Williams, in and out of the hands of a Cardinal defender. Incomplete. Second down and 10. Ball on the 37 for the Tigers.
Second down. 10.
Tony, I know it's that time of year where I want to talk about Grandma Ida's desserts. It's fall. What do we got back in the day around this time, getting close to Halloween and Thanksgiving?
Well, there were some girls over at my house talking about caramel popcorn balls last night, but they had no idea.
Launches it.
Oh,
and they're going to throw a flag on Amo.
Pass interference.
Did they?
Unfortunately, that was a pretty clear PI.
Well, let's take a look at it again. He had to come back for it.
Yeah, at the end, I guess.
It's really kind of PI because the guy turned around and ran into him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that a lot on those underthrown balls. Turn around, come back in.
But P. Cole will take a first down and 10 from the 48.
But no, BD, they were talking about popcorn balls last night, and I said, man, if you knew my grandmother's, you would have no idea. They were crunchy. They just weren't right.
Apple pie? Any apple pie?
Oof. Oh, I'm big on apple pie.
Oh.
So they'll mark him about the 39.
Fountain calls his own number.
I think we'll be seeing a lot of that as the game kind of winds down. Just straight run.
You know, BD, I got to compliment you on your memory. It's been a year since I talked about it, and you remembered my grandmother's name was Ida.
Absolutely. Hey, we're talking desserts and food. Tony, you caught my attention at UMS, I think it was. Yeah, I love a good dessert. Fountain, quick throw out. In, out of the hands of his intended receiver, Stromas. 3rd and 3 at the 41. All right, Thanksgiving table. What was the menu up in Iowa, Tony?
It was traditional, very, very traditional. There was, I will, lutefisk, if you know what that is.
No, I'm unaware of that. You're speaking this foreign language here. Is this Polish or German? Or?
That's Norwegian.
Norwegian? Yep, exactly. Yep, Norwegian. Explain that. Is that a...
It does take an explanation.
It's Wesley Baranko.
Yep.
They might have stopped him.
He's well short of the first down.
Number 7.
4th down.
Lutefisk is a boiled fish. It comes out of the North Sea, and it is boiled. And as a child, I hated it until my uncle came to me and said, you know what, Tony, if you put enough butter and salt on anything, it'll taste like butter and salt. And from that point on, I just had butter and salt for Thanksgiving.
Ah, nice. Quick give.
They stopped him.
Oh, he's just smothered by a Vatican of Cardinals. He'll lose 3 on the play. Turnover on downs.
Looks like that was Andy Cisneros and Landon Bodine.
Mad Dog.
Been calling his number a lot all night.
Yes, very active. See ball, get ball, destroy, Mad Dog.
So lutefisk, the last time I'll mention it because nobody ever wants to taste it. Like I said, it's a boiled fish that my grandmother and my aunts and everything spent hours doing every Thanksgiving and Christmas, and nobody liked it.
To be honest, Tony, I don't think I would like it either.
Tony, did everybody just take a nice forkful?
Oh, my goodness.
Eat it and smile?
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. I wasn't smiling that's when my uncles came over and said, look, you put butter and salt on cardboard, it'll taste like butter and salt.
I'm going to rank that dish right up there with some of my buddies from Sweden who encouraged me to try their candy. It's their favorite. Black licorice with salt. That is a no-go.
I've had it many times, actually.
Shame on the Swedes. They give us lots of great things, but that is not one.
I grew up not very far from the National Norwegian Immigration Monument, and when we wanted to make fun of somebody, we called them a Swede.
Oh. Petrie, he'll fake the give. He was looking for green, but there was a Tiger defender there, in and out of the hands, incomplete. All right, so going around the table, yams, sweet potatoes.
What does Lower Alabama serve on a Thanksgiving in 1985 there? Or is that too young for you?
That's too young. Let me tell you about current. I'm going to tell you something, and you're going to think I'm crazy. My wife and her family I have Thanksgiving with every year. They take turkey, cut it up, and deep fry it. Not the infrared, but it is cut into strips like you would have a chicken strip from – Fazoli's or Fusakli's or Danny's. But, man, let me tell you, it is out of this world A+. Fried turkey strips. Along with the Cajun base, injected turkey.
That sounds pretty good.
The dressing, apple pie. They make a chocolate meringue pie, a lemon meringue pie that are homemade. And it is a wonderful afternoon of family fellowship food with NFL football and a traditional game of left, right, center.
I love me some left, right, center.
Now, we're a Catholic school, so I shouldn't admit this, but, yes, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. It's the only 4-day weekend you get out of the year, and you're right, it is full of football.
That is right.
And good food.
A lot of football.
It's always a good thing to have a lot of football.
Turkey sandwiches.
What about a ham on Thanksgiving? What do I think of that?
Yep. Well, there's a ham at Thanksgiving.
I like a ham at Thanksgiving.
Oh, Ganares gets the kickoff. It's fielded at the 25.
Good tackle by Tucker.
Holy cow.
Monstrous punt. Ganares come in averaging, I think, 52.8 a punt.
So who knew Tucker Tomlinson was still out there?
Yeah. Speaking of which, I got an APB out for Jackson Black. He's supposed to be on his way up here with some food. Jackson, if you can hear me, please come up to the booth with your food.
Bring an extra Kaneka dog, if you will.
There's a really nice reaction there by Tucker Tomlinson on that tackle. One-on-one and took him down.
There's Sammy Cross.
There's Big Sammy. 4:33 to go. Cardinals on top, 50-6.
See any more substitution out there on the defense yet?
Yeah, it looks like William Morris will come in for Amo, and then Wyatt Maldonis will also be in the game, as well as Quentin Murphy.
Sarge.
Getting in there. Old Sarge.
Old Sarge.
And also number 72, Peyton Siddle, coming in the game. Then kind of the same old D-line, Loftus Landon, Sammy. Add in Wesley Branco to that bunch. And then you got George Hindern on that top side playing safety.
Oh, nice juke move. New quarterback in for the Tigers, Zach McGraw, the senior, completing his first pass of the night, where it will be 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Down to 3 minutes. This is going to be a quick
game.
second
Yeah,
half.
it's
50.
48.
Come on.
Uh-oh, a little bit of trouble right there.
Oh, he might score.
Looks like it.
Savion Beasley, the freshman.
Going to take it in.
He'll take it in.
Touchdown.
61-yard touchdown run for the freshman. And that'll get them to 12. As the crowd getting an early start to the vehicles.
Now, you got to give credit to Pensacola High there, as they had a number of players downfield doing some very good job blocking.
Yeah, that was an overall great run. We'll see the offense one more time, and I think we'll run the offense out there one more time, and I think that'll be the ball game.
Broussard on for the PAT.
It barely makes it.
Barely made it through. That'll get them to 13, where it's officially 50-13, 2:31 to go. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Frank Kerbel, the root canal specialist at Southern Endodontics. Trust us for high-quality root canal treatments where our top priority is your comfort and faith. Experience care that goes beyond dentistry. Every patient is treated with respect and kindness at southernendodontics.com.
CMG engineers have been providing engineering services across the Southeast and throughout the world for 25 years. With experience in rail design, shipyard facilities, schools, churches, and more, CMG engineers are ready to make your next project a success. Call 251-433-1611. Go Cardinals.
You build impressive projects in a strong business. Now take it further with a partner who understands construction inside and out. At Crowshields Bailey, we provide the insight, strategy, and expertise that help contractors grow smarter, operate smoother, and reach new heights. Crowshields Bailey, building beyond the numbers since 1986.
I'm telling you, I said the same thing. Took a bite.
Back live.
2:31 to go. You hear we're discussing Thanksgiving behind the scenes.
BD and I were discussing the fact that my grandma Ida, who grew up in northern Iowa and never went anywhere else, would have just about died if she saw somebody put a turkey in a fryer.
Well, you know, I thought the same thing, and they cut it up into small strips, flour it, fry it, out of this world.
Oh, I'm not against it. I love fried turkey.
Oh.
But growing up, Grandma Ida, that was foreign to her. It was foreign to me, too, until I got down here. I'd never seen such a thing.
She might have thought that was some form of communism.
Yeah.
Fielded by Smaralia at the 20. He's going to try to stretch it out left. He'll break
up.
out of one tackle. The former running back. He makes a juke move, slips. But not before he was able to get a couple of juke jive cuts in. The old tailback now turned defensive back.
That's right. We saw a lot of Huck Smaralia in the middle school last year.
We did.
I was hoping for him here. He doesn't get his hands on the ball very often anymore.
Most likely the last drive of the game.
Now he might.
2 minutes left.
As he gets up in years, he may you may see Huck run the ball more. He's a dynamic runner.
Petrie and Hickson. They'll give to Hickson nowhere to go. They'll spot him down. 1:29 to go. 2nd and 10.
Rough night for Hickson. Not getting very many yards. Our line's got to do better, a little bit better job of blocking.
Second down.
When you look at the replay like that coming from Mr. Marlowe's camera again, the second string starting line is smaller than the starting lineup.
Yeah,
just
that's for sure.
A little bit.
I think they're just going to run the ball the rest of the game.
One or two more times, and that's it.
They'll give to Hickson. He'll make it out to the 30-yard line. He'll pick up 4 before being brought down by a Tiger defender.
That'll do it.
33 seconds left on the clock. 32. Yep, there. That's it.
That's it.
2 more seconds left on the play clock than the game clock.
50-13 will be your final here from the Nest on this fall break. Beautiful Thursday evening. Cardinals will go to 8-0 as they prepare to travel to Orange Beach, take on the Baby Sharks next week.
Now, we'll look forward to Jerry Marlowe and an interview with Coach Rivers here in just a moment. But whether and right for that, we'll do our ad break right now. You're listening to the Pickering Building and Renovation postgame show. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Building and Renovations is a local builder building custom houses and renovating existing homes for over 30 years in the Baldwin County area. We will be hosting the 2024 Baldwin County Home Builders Showcase House. The viewing dates of this showcase house will be between October 12th and 13th and October 19th and the 20th. The viewing location for the showcase house will be in the North Hills neighborhood. This year we'll be working with the Make-A-Wish Foundation on this year's showcase home. Visit pickeringbuilding.com for more updates.
Our mission at Southern Endodontics is to provide exceptional endodontic care grounded in Christian values. We are dedicated to treating each patient with compassion, integrity, and respect, while delivering advanced, personalized dental treatments. Our goal is to reflect Christ's love through our work and ensure every visit is a comfort experience. At our endodontic practice, we blend expert care with Christian compassion. Call 251-414-3031 or visit southernendodontics.com. Go Cardinals.
At Barranco & Associates, our mission is to create lasting relationships through integrity, expertise, and genuine care. We believe that our clients deserve a trusted partner who understands their goals and can help them drive to success. Barranco & Associates are certified public accountants that you can call for year-round support for families and businesses. At Barranco & Associates, relationships come first. If interested, call 251-270-3211. That's 251-270-3211. LoopCoin is a family-owned and operated business that has served our community with integrity and loyalty since 1963. They offer a wide selection such as rare gold, silver coins, sterling silver flatware, jewelry, and so much more. Your satisfaction is our goal, and we take pride in assisting you with your needs. You can find their items in Mobile, Alabama, or at hello@loopcoins.com. Call us at 251-661-2800.
And we are back at the Nest where your Cardinals defeat the Pensacola Tigers 50-13 in a very, very good game. The defense played very good tonight, putting up a goose egg the whole game. The starters, rather. And then the second string also played well, only allowing 2 touchdowns in the second half. But I think the real story of the game is Gunner. I mean, 14 for 19, 284 yards, 5 touchdowns.
A 74% completion rate.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, that's spectacular. He had some great throws, very accurate all night, very good pocket awareness, and then also very good pocket protection from the offensive line. So I think that really led to the success that Gunner had tonight. A big part of it was the line, and then Brody and Tucker just always being open, all the receivers just always being open.
For sure, 20 yards per throw for average for Gunner tonight. 20 yards a throw. I mean, that's crazy.
Maybe get a player. See if you can get Gunner. He's our player of the game. I'm sorry. I'm talking to Mr. Marlowe.
I mean, Gunner, 5 touchdowns. Nigel Mitchell with 6 rushes, 78 yards. The first game, I think, in school history where Nigel has more yards than Noah Moss.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Noah Moss only touched the ball 4 times tonight for 61 yards and a touchdown. Nigel, 6 times, touched the ball for 78 yards and a touchdown. Brody Jones.
Coach Rivers, sorry about that. Another first, 8-0. You talk about first all season. We're getting 8, and tonight y'all did it. I mean, the score going on, you had a lot of people going, but almost could be a short week, fall break. You know, you could have fell any way, you know, but you said you had it prepared earlier. We're listening to you, but what do you think? What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, it was good. We kind of, Coach at Pensacola, Coach Wade McKinney, he's doing a heck of a job with those guys, trying to get them back on track. I know he had some players that weren't with him tonight, so they were a little shorthanded. But we needed a game like this. We did. The last 2 games were emotionally charged and obviously crucial region games. So to have a game where it's a little bit of a breather was nice. And give them a long weekend, and then we'll be geared up to try to finish the regular season in the region undefeated next week. and then host UMS at home before we get to the postseason. So every one from here on out will be big, and looking forward to it.
Well, and so second half, Nigel Mitchell. I mean, running and putting up. What do you think about Nigel? I mean.
No, Nigel's doing a heck of a job. You know, obviously Noah's kind of the workhorse, but whenever Nigel's number's been called, he's done a great job. He's obviously doing a heck of a job blocking in the run game as well. Played in some defensive snaps here as of late. So it was fun to see him get in the end zone.
Well, we got another region game, our last region game, which I'm sure it's another first on your list of first to be. We're 8-0, going for 9-0, going for 6-0 region. You know, that's ridiculous. But congratulations to you tonight. Y'all put a heck of a job. You prepare them well. It's always fun to watch you and see you going. Thank you so much, Coach. Thank you. Y'all coming? Okay, look at this.
Star left tackle and left guard here.
Okay, hey fellas, hey Cardinal Nation. Look, we just got through with Coach Rivers. I got my left tackle, got my left guarders, and my left guard and my left tackle. Which one is it?
Left tackle.
Left guard. I got Grady Skipper and Aiden Bodine. That's right. We're glad they're here with us tonight. Hey, give us your thoughts. Y'all just went 8-0. Y'all are 8-0. I mean, you know, the score, the game that you're playing. But what do y'all think? Y'all fought hard out there tonight. Do it. What do you think? What you think?
I think it's awesome. Never been 8-0 at St. Michael, just making history.
That's right. That's exactly right.
I think the game went pretty good. We executed fairly well. I think the twos did good too. Just keep it.
So y'all prepared well. You got going. It was. I know it's kind of tough. A short week, fall break. You know, how do you? You know, things change up, but, you know, now you got to get ready for Orange Beach. I mean, I hate to say Pensacola's out of the way, but now Orange Beach. What are you thinking about Orange Beach coming up? What are you thinking, Abe? Come on.
Easy
No.
money. Easy money. They stand no chance.
We're all excited.
We're excited for it. Hey, and he talks about the first. This will be. I mean, y'all are 8-0. You get a chance to go 6-0 in the region, 9-0 for St. Michael for the first time. I mean, you know, you're not looking ahead, not looking too far ahead. You know, it's been a great season. What's one of the standout moments you've had all season? What's one of the things you remember after the past 8 games?
I mean, probably the top thing has to be beating Jackson. I mean, that really made history for St. Michael's, and also beating Mobile Christian to win the region.
Exactly, that's right. Aiden, what do you think? What do you think? This whole after the first 8 games, what do you remember the most?
Definitely beating Jackson, because it was a good experience for all of us. It definitely gave us a good boost to finish out the regular season.
That's awesome. And look, it's great watching y'all play. We love it every week, seeing y'all keep contributing, keep doing what you're doing. Look, thank you very much, Grady. Thank you very much. Hey, go get them. Y'all enjoy your time and enjoy your time off, okay? Thank you very much. Hey, that was us with the Wild Cardinal Nation. Grady Skipper, Aiden Bodine. We had Coach Rivers on. Next week it's Orange Beach. It's our last region game. We're going to try to go 9-0. Y'all share it with us on the YouTube channel. Check it out. Like it. Subscribe it. Help us boost our numbers. Get us out there. You're following the Wild Cardinal Network. Thank you very much. Good night.
All right, there you have it from Mr. Marlowe and Max Cox down there in the south end zone. Okay, fellas, how do you sum up a 50-13 game when we put up that many points in the first half alone?
I mean, just explosiveness. Our defense played great. I mean, they came out and played strong. I think Pensacola, they got very few yards in the first half. I don't think they broke 100 yards in the first half. And then our offense just, 5 touchdowns. I mean, there's Gunner throwing 5. Nigel rushing for 1 in the second half. I mean, there's just nothing. There's nothing you can really do to stop it if you're an opposing defense. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just like I don't know. It's tough to stop so many weapons at one time. You kind of have to pick and choose which one you want to kind of slow down, and then the other ones, I mean, it's good luck. I mean, it's one-on-one. You just gotta hope and pray for the best.
Franklin, what do you got there as far as highlights for stats?
I mean, I think the biggest one, Gunner, 14 for 19. It's 74% completion rate, 284 yards. That's 20 yards to throw, and 5 touchdowns with 0 interceptions. Continuing his streak, 1 interception in the year.
Wow.
That puts Gunner's touchdown to interception ratio 31-1.
Yeah, that is just amazing. The 74% will put him up close to, I think, on his average. It'll boost him from like 64 to 68.
Yeah.
Maybe a little higher than that even. Maybe put him up to 69 or even 70. That is just amazing. So, the Billy Langford Memorial Player of the Game, what do you think?
I got to go Gunner, but one thing I want to mention is that Noah Moss was pretty quiet tonight. Nigel Mitchell had 6 carries. Noah Moss only had 4.
Yeah.
I think with that, I mean, there was no need for Noah to even. I mean, we could have played this game.
I'm like, no disrespect to Pensacola, but we could have played this game with 2 of our starting receivers in Gunner.
Yeah, it's kind of like you said. There was really no need to just hammer Noah. It's the 8th game of the season. You've got to get ready for another region game,
Orange Beach,
playoffs,
tough test.
and so what do they call it in the NBA? Load management or something. I don't know that that's necessarily what Mr. Rivers had on his mind tonight, but that's kind of what it feels like, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Billy Langford, player of the game.
I got to go Gunner.
Gunner.
5 touchdowns is crazy. Yeah. BD also said Gunner.
BD said Gunner. Up on the cameras, Max Cox and Jack both said Gunner.
Unanimous.
Unanimous. I can't go away from that. We saw some really nice catches by the receivers, but 5 touchdowns from your quarterback tonight, 74, almost 75% completion. Gosh. There's the old saying about, the old coach when they first invented passing. He's like, when you throw the ball, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Well, he's old Steve Spurrier starting out.
Yeah, he'd see the old ball coach. He'd say that too. But, with Gunner, you almost flip that switch. You're like, when we put the ball up 2 out of 3 times, good things happen.
Yeah.
It's really amazing. So there's your Billy Langford Memorial Player of the Game again in Gunner Rivers, our junior quarterback, as he is preparing for just a phenomenal year. He's not going to break the record for career yardage this year unless he just goes crazy and 400 yards a game for the next 6 games. But early next year, sometime 3rd, 4th, 5th game next year, he's going to put himself into the record books as far as the career passing leader in Alabama, barring any kind of injury or Pete Rivers comes in and starts for him or something. But that is just amazing. The rest of his senior year, then every time he throws a pass, he's setting a record. It's just
How about
crazy.
for touchdowns? How's it looking for touchdowns with the record books? Anywhere close?
We will get that all put together and have it ready when we interview him this week and ready for next week, because I don't have that stuff handy right now. But I know his march on the career yardage record is going on. He was 4,100 yards, approximately short to begin the year. He's going on with 300 yards tonight, approximately. He's going to be, hitting 1,700 yards approximately this year.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more than that. So he's not going to get to 4,100. But what a 3-year career so far for Gunner Rivers.
Absolutely.
All right, well, let's wrap it up then. As the Cardinals are on their fall break, there wasn't any students on campus today, but we had a real nice crowd for the game tonight on a Thursday night. Send us home there, you two. What do you got for me?
Just an amazing game. 50-13. The Cardinals' 8th straight game scoring over 40 points this season. Counting Jackson, I guess they'd be 9th, but from last year. But this season, 8 games straight with over 40 points. A lot of firsts this team.
Yeah.
First in the region. Mitchell, send us home.
Yeah, tough test against Orange Beach next week. Nothing to lollygag about. Could be kind of a trap game, not sure. But I think we'll come out firing at Orange Beach. And you don't want to miss this Cardinal football these next 2 weeks, especially going into playoffs.
Hey, the offense has sent out notice. Try and stop us.
Yeah. So that's a challenge for anybody. And that's been all here. That's been all here from us at the Nest. Thank you so much for tuning in. See us next week at Orange Beach. Pregame at 6:30. You have been watching Cardinal football on the WCN. Good night, everybody. God bless.
Good night, guys.